I like this discourse. I like this discourse. Yeah, man, we're talking.
Yeah, come on, man.
And he's ready.
He's gone quiet now. The press, he's gone quiet now.
Come on, bro. Like, bro, I'm just waiting for the big topic. Though. You know what I mean? I'm waiting for what we're here for.
I respect that. I respect
shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that.
Listen, episode 134. We are in the building.
Come on.
Listen, it's something different. It's something different with this one. The studio's closed. Shout out to ID Podcast Studios. But so much has been going through that we need to do 2 different episodes. So we're gonna cater to the battle rap fans very shortly. Next episode, we've got you. But listen, too much has happened with this big free beef.
Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that.
So at this point, we said, you know what? We need to round up the troops. We need to talk things. And it's only right we end up bringing someone who, bruv, you have been so overdue to be on the podcast. I'm annoyed this is the first time people actually get to hear you.
That controversy.
Like they would never know how much we interact and how much we actually rap with each other.
Yeah.
On a real life thing as well. That's what makes it more annoying. But listen, before we get into that and introduce the guest himself, episode 134, Chris the Cap, I'm in the building. You know the vibes. Gang. And listen, we can never ever do an episode without the man in front of the cam. Mr. Respect the Shooter, Mr. Michael Marks. And listen, this guy here, is arguably, when you talk about URL UK, remember when a certain rapper was in Drake DMs and was saying we need to start OVO London. I'm sure if we were to hack this gentleman's his Instagram, you will see the DMs with him and Eric Beasley, the DMs with him and Smack White, but it's none other than the Mr. Hooper and Shooter himself. One of the most controversial, but also one of the realest as well. SGD Sonny's in the motherfucking building.
Come on. Hey, that intro was cold still. Yeah, man. Okay. I need to chat to the man. I don't get intros like this on Hoopers and Shooters, bro. Hey, I need to chat to the man.
Man, what we doing about this, man? Come on, bro. Shout out to my guy Reese Ryder every single time. The whole team at Hoopers and Shooters. Every single time.
Man. Come on. Love for having me, man. Come on, man.
It's been overdue.
You know when there's controversy, you know what I mean? You got to call me. You understand? We've got a lot of things to unpack today.
Yeah, shit like that. Shit like that.
You see this rap beef stuff is the shit I live for, bro. You understand? Man's grown up on this. You understand what I'm saying? That man's grown up on lyrical warfare. Sometimes lyrical warfare turns into physical warfare, and I'm here for it. You understand what I mean? Because you can't let a man just. You get me? But with this, like, obviously, what we're talking about, like, we're talking about the big 3, but it's really, there's 2 in it. You understand? Like,
Face
but you know what it is, yeah? Like, I'll be real. A lot of people, like, including myself, clown J. Cole when he bowed out, and he was saying a lot of shit, like my mental and my spirituality and rare. When I've seen how dark this shit has got, big man, I hear you. He must have known some shit we didn't know because he knew this was gonna get dark. Like this was gonna get dark, and it has got dark, bro. Like, yeah, man, yeah. You know, I'm gonna let you get what I mean. I'm gonna let you do your thing, but there's a lot to unpack, and a lot of it ain't pretty, bro.
Of course, I want to ask you this question. Yeah, Maps, you're on mute.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you now. Hear you now.
Oh, okay, shit. No, I'm saying I heard there was a whole conversation between them where.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, like when Like That came out, it was cool. Do your thing, green light. And then J. Cole's done his thing, like, you ready? And he's like, just remember, I don't like the sky. You know, it's gonna be dark. And J. Cole's done a whole. Do you know what?
Okay.
I do remember that this is deeper than just rap. I'm stepping out. That's what I heard.
Okay.
That's what
Fair
I heard.
enough.
Okay.
Fair enough. That
But-
does make sense. To be
So
fair.
J. Cole got the heads up of like, yeah, like if we're taking it there, man's taking it there. Like,
Yeah. But when it's all said and done, you either have to be independent or
You
you're
okay,
on
yeah?
his side. Yeah, I
Mhm.
can hear you still.
sorry,
Yeah,
I got a
yeah.
phone call. My bad.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, so apparently it was a case of when it's all said and done, you can either be an independent or you're on Drake's side, and it's the civil war right now. So if you're on that side of the fence, when the blood starts spattering, you gotta stay there.
Oh, I want to ask you guys your overall thoughts on this war. We were calling it the big three beef. At this point now, this feels like it's just straight Kendrick versus Drake. This is Stone Cold versus The Rock. It feels like Curry versus LeBron. That this is literally what it is. This is Ronaldo, Messi. If you want to call it anything else, is that.
All of them,
This
yeah.
is what it is at this
Right.
moment. This is prime Arsenal versus Man United, Liverpool versus
Yeah.
Man City. This is what it is at this moment of time. And
For
yeah,
me,
just
like,
getting your views.
yeah, there's no, for me, there's no loser. Like when I look at this, yeah, like in terms of maybe because we're living it in real time. I think when we sit down and look back at it, yeah, this is probably one of the most exhilarating back and forths in hip hop history. Like you've got the guy who is the number one selling hip hop artist. Like Drake's number one in it. Like if we're talking about numbers and metrics and that, but everyone's kind of always felt like Kendrick is probably the coldest rapper. Like when he wants to rap, a lot of people feel like no one can fuck with Kendrick. You've got Drake who's battle tested. We've got Kendrick who everyone's kind of sat there and thought, if this guy was to pen a diss track, he would most probably go brazy. So before this has even kicked off, it's like a Clash of the Titans thing. The way it started was sorry, go on.
No, I'm saying, you see how you're saying, if he wants to rap, he could be. When does Kendrick not rap?
No, but I'm saying like in terms of not like when he wants to rap, but let me rephrase it. Like if he wants to go for the jugular, like we've heard him like on Control, or we've heard him on like even in that BET cipher. Like if he wants to really get at you, like people are sitting there thinking like, boy, like imagine if he put this in that, I don't know, like really just penned
I hear
diss
you.
track
3
for
minutes.
you.
Yeah, 3 minutes. At
Surgical kind of thing. They know like it's mad. But then at the same time, because Drake's battle tested, you can't count him out. Like for me anyway, from the beginning, my whole thing was like, rah, Kendrick, I know he's a pen man, but has he ever done this though? Do you get what I'm saying? This level of lyrical warfare. You understand what I'm saying? Back and forth. So I was already intrigued. And it seemed like both. Sorry, go on, my guy.
I hear what you're saying, but I feel like no one's responded. Heart Part 4, no one responded. Control, no one responded. BET Cypher, no one responded. I don't think it's not he can't do it. It's just when was anybody ready to respond? I'm glad he put out that last album, so he put dirt on himself, so someone felt brave enough to respond.
Yeah, I feel like obviously I think a lot of people were scared to go at him. Do you get what I'm saying? Of course they were scared to go at him. And I feel like it's about moments, it's about timing and whatever. And I do also feel like in this scenario, I feel like Drake felt like my back's against the wall because obviously how it started, even after First Person Shooter, he's got a whole album full of people dissing him. Do you get what I'm saying? But the loudest voice
albums, to
is
be
Kendrick.
fair.
Yeah, 2 albums. You get what I mean? But the loudest voice is Kendrick's. But it's like with the amount of like shots that were going at his head, it's like you can't sit there and just wait till your next album to address this. This has to be addressed now. Like that's gone number 1. Do you get what I'm saying? Like he has no choice but because if you don't address this now, you're clearly ducking smoke. You understand what I'm saying? And you can't be calling yourself number one, and you're ducking smoke. That's not gonna work.
Wouldn't be the first time though. Got to remember Pusha T.
Yeah, but with that, he didn't duck smoke. He bowed out. Like he engaged. He made Duppy freestyle after Pusha T made what was it, Infrared?
Infrared.
Yeah.
Infrared,
Then
Duppy, and then added on.
And then once he made added on, obviously he's saying he didn't like the way he wanted to take it. Rare. I think after that L, he kind of realized that, fam, yeah, fuck all of that shit. I got to take it wherever I feel like I need to take it because I'm not going to get clowned like that again. You get what I'm saying? And then we're here. So what's you lot's views on where we're at now?
Maps, what's your views on it? How do you feel like this? Yeah, your overall thoughts on Kendrick versus Drake.
The last time we spoke about it, I think we had the AI track, right?
The tailor-made freestyle,
and I didn't like it. I thought it was distasteful. I'm not here for it. And I'm gonna be so honest. The day before Euphoria dropped, I was like, bruv, so I don't remember in the pod I said he's number one. I said he's not gonna drop a response until that song's not number one, because why take away from Future's moment? And then the week after, I think he weren't number one no more, innit? Like, I think it went to number Swift 2 or something like that, Taylor Swift. And I'm like, if you take more than 4 days after this feels weird. And I think on the third day, when I was like, bruv, you got 1 day, like, don't let me down. Like, I feel bad that I felt like, oh, he's going to waffle it. And then he dropped Euphoria, and I'm not going to lie. That was a walk down. Like, I know certain people in the group chat don't like it. And I don't understand what you don't like about it, because he started off on a calm one, like, yeah, I've got to talk to you, and then turns it up, does the whole Joe Jackson bar, which went over bare people's head, and I'm like, bruv, he's gunning Jermaine Cole for saying that I'm Benjamin Button, and I'm getting better with age, and Drake says I'm Michael Jackson, so I've got a Benjamin and a Jackson in my house, which is also Benjamin and Jackson and money. I've got money just like you, and I've got you in my house. You're my son. From that set tone, I was like, okay, he's not playing around. The YM, what's it? The YM Melly bar, YW.
Yeah. So, different like that on YMW Melly. Yeah.
I said, yeah. And it just gets worse and worse and worse. And like the song got progressively worse. Like he wrote uphill the whole round.
Well,
that one. Oh, what's going on? What's going on?
Man just popped up. What's going on?
You saying, my guys? Man's air, you know. What? Out them, man.
Yeah.
All right there, fella.
What you lot telling me? I was listening and I dropped. I came in quietly. No one saw me. Pause. What you lot telling me? What's going on? What are you saying?
So we're just giving our over
3-0 right now.
I think it's 3-0. I think it's 4-0. I think everything he's lost on. I think if we count like that to first round shoot, was it?
First person
shoot. So we're gonna go. So we'll go through each one.
Maybe that's not how it goes, isn't it?
Yeah. So we'll go through each one later on as it goes on. So we'll do the round for round thing as it goes on more and more. What I want to do is just have the discourse firstly. Obviously, Cheeks, you've just landed here. Shout out to CH, the coolest.
Shit like that.
As well, get your views and opinions on. It was the big three beef. It was Conda's that before, but now it's just gone down to Kendrick versus Drake. What's your overall views, thoughts, and opinions?
First of all, my bad, Mats, for cutting in like that, because obviously
mid flow, yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that. Wait, do you want to carry on? With
No. Do your thing.
Okay, what's my thoughts? I think Kendrick. What I like about a diss song is when people are dissing directly at the person in it. Yeah, I like that, and I think Kendrick gave everyone what they wanted in it. Drake skated around. I think Kendrick won. Drake skated
straight to the point. Yeah.
Yeah. I think Kendrick gave everyone like 4 probably different ways on how you can destroy him. Yeah, and like I think you have to commend that, especially because I'll be real, I'm a huge Kendrick fan. I'm a huge Drake fan as well, but the fact that Kendrick was taking long, I had a feeling that he might reply on his album. I didn't expect anything to come now. And the fact that he gave us everything that everyone expected, yeah, very, very
And
high
more.
and more. Yeah, I'm so happy. But that's not to discredit Drake, because I'll be honest with you, family matters. You know what we say, yeah? If anyone else was in Drake,
Oh yeah,
in-
yeah.
because ASAP died in that, yeah.
Badly.
I just don't want to hear
Face first.
anything about it, yeah. Even the stuff he's saying about the weekend, yeah. Family matters, especially the second verse. I think that is Drake. Like,
no, see that second verse, yeah. That is like he ran in the. You know, like when you watch John Wick, and he's running through the building. That's what happened in that second verse. There was headshots for everybody, and I was like, "This is." I'm not gonna lie. You see, I had to listen to Meet the Grahams, before I could really listen to
Family Matters.
Family Matters, because I'm not gonna lie. I was like, "This is a bit dark, you know. Like this is awkward."
Yeah.
When he dropped Meet the Grahams, and I felt comfortable, I went back and listened to that song, and I was like, "Hey, Drake was spitting, you know." Drake was actually head topping, guys. What are you saying, Cap?
Can I ask you a question? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because overall, after this, I do want to get into each track by track.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is this really as dark as we say it is, or is it because we are in the quote unquote sensitive?
This is dark, bro.
PG
this is
era?
dark. This
dark,
is
okay.
bro. One
Can I
man
say
getting
Can I say my
called.
piece? Can I say my piece?
Cool. My
I
bad.
don't
My
think so.
bad. My
I
bad.
got my hands up. I got my hands up.
No, my
Yeah.
bad. My bad.
So, reason why I say this is because we are all from the era of Locke's state property. We generally thought someone was going to die in that situation. Right? The Game, 50 Cent, someone got shot in that whole situation.
Mm-hmm.
Down to, all right, Rick Ross versus 50 versus /50 versus Khaled, where you had 50 taking out Ross's baby mom, shopping, then two of Ross's nemesis at that point in his house with his kids, and then down to the
Khaled's mum's house, mum's work,
and filmed his mum sleeping.
The thing is, I hear everything you're saying, and you're talking on a street level, and I'm on 50 Ja Rule. That's where we are right now. Drake is Ja Rule right now. Even
Max, you could say True Life. Remember True Life versus Dipset, where True Life was shooting in the air?
Yeah.
DVD, we're shooting in the air.
But I'm saying, take away the street element of it. I'm talking about for a man's career.
Dressing someone down.
He looks like Ja Rule right now. Bruv,
Crazy.
SoundCloud rappers are on the BBL Drizzy beat.
But that's Metro though. Like, let's focus on Drake and Kendrick. Like, there's no.
Wait. I hear what you're saying.
This can't be
wait.
Ja Rule, bro.
But let me say something.
Ja Rule's career.
But let me say something to you. What was the last thing that Drake said to Metro?
Shut the fuck up and make some drums.
He made BBL Drizzy. Don't talk to me. Like, you got what you asked for.
No, but that's nothing to do with Kendrick.
No. I hear what you're saying. I'm just saying at this point, you see, if Kendrick didn't do a good job, no one will be jumping on BBL Drizzy. Kendrick had to kill him in order for people to feel comfortable to do the BBL Drizzy stuff.
But again,
challenge.
This is what, like, and this is my issue with this whole thing, innit? That I feel like not Kendrick, because I don't feel like Kendrick needed any of like the other like, disses or whatever for him to be able to go at Drake here. But what I feel like is a lot of other people, so Rick Ross, Metro, The Weeknd, ASAP Rocky, all of these little guys are trying to capitalize off what looks like it could be a Kendrick W. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's
think it's not Kendrick W?
I obviously my views on it are a bit different, but I'll get into that. I feel like
shit like that.
At the end of the day, with Metro and that, these niggas had to like call up the Avengers. They even called Kanye. They even called Kanye, come remix the beat and
Kanye jumped in himself. No one asked
that. But again,
Kanye's the Joker. He just came to set fire to the building.
Listen to what man I said. A man said, "I'm energized by the elimination of Drake," but none of you lot couldn't have got the job done. The guy that Drake's going toe to toe with is Kendrick, and for me, it's like it's a fair fade between the two of them, but you got random guys in the crowd just throwing objects at Drake's head in the process. Do you get what I'm saying?
Like I hear that, yeah. But my issue with that, yeah, is I think, bro, I'll be honest. If Drake, yeah, did a diss just to Kendrick saying this is grown folks' business, yeah, and
Everyone
he
would
just
have stepped out.
told everyone, you boy, none of you apart from Kendrick are on my level, so stop talking. And he went straight at Kendrick, bruv. I would have given him I would have given him 21 gun salute, rude boy, because that is like, yo, all you man are little man, but Kendrick's the one I've been after for a long time. So you know what? I'm gonna directly aim at him, and the rest will chill out. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, but
and
when you're getting this so many times, it's like with Drake, yeah, I feel like people chop and change the rules, innit? Like at the end of the day, when people are dissing him, they will swear like, nah, he has to respond, he has to address this, he has to address that. But then when he addresses it, it's like, why is he addressing these other men? Why don't you focus on Kendrick? Do you get what I'm saying?
I'll give you an answer. My answer to that is because Drake is the only person that you're allowed to have a ghostwriter. So you and your team better do their job.
Shit like that.
That's how I feel about it. If there's four of you, then you can take on 4 people. Just respectfully, like, because we're gonna keep him in the loop for being who he is. We go, yeah, but it's different because he used him for this. How can your diss track have 3 writers on it?
Nah, man. I feel like
Push Ups has 3 different writers on it. You know that, right?
It's 3 people that are credited. It's not 3 different writers though. Like,
what does that mean? What does that mean?
It don't necessarily mean that they were sitting there writing lyrics.
But what does it mean?
Understand? I'm sure Boy Wonder is one of the people that were credited on it. He's a producer.
But I'm asking, what does that mean to you? What does it mean when they have writers credits? I just want to know.
That obviously
he was trying to keep it PG. drop.
You know what?
At the end of the day, I feel like again with Drake, the whole time I feel like the goalposts have been getting moved, innit? You understand what I'm saying? So not only is he beefing Kendrick, he's beefing the narratives that and my main issue, and again, even if guys wanna say this is a Kendrick W, obviously personally I don't agree, but that's cool. Like I feel like I don't think there's any winners, bro. I don't think there's any winners. I think maybe the fans won. Like if you're a Kendrick fan, you won. If you're a Drake fan, you won. If you're a hip hop purist, you won. You understand what I mean? Like for me personally, when it comes to diss tracks, like the reason why I like Chip when he's dissing man or responding to guys, he's responding directly to everything you've just said to him. So if you put out a track saying, I boxed you in your face last time I saw you, rare. The next track he puts out, he is replying directly to what you just said. With Kendrick, I feel like he's put out a bunch of cold diss tracks, except Meet the Grahams, because that was part of that was based on the most shock factor moment in that was based on a lie. Whether Drake fed him the lie or not, it's based on something that isn't true. You can't be rapping to a kid that don't exist, bro.
It's based on a rumor. Sorry. It's based on a rumor.
Oh, come on. So why are you?
No, here's the thing.
You see, as if she exists.
There's 2 things I want to address. There's 2 things I want to address. First thing, you're saying that we moved the goalpost when it comes to Drake, but you have to admit that you're moving the goalpost to what it means to be a credited writer, because you're saying doesn't mean they wrote on it. I'm just speaking from the stance of what I like on a diss track. Oh no, I understand what you're saying, but I'm just saying, like, we have to admit that you're moving the goalposts as to what it means to be a credited writer on a song.
All right.
Also,
so we're all doing that, but then in addition,
so hold on, just to clarify. So you think numerous people wrote his diss tracks?
There's 3 names.
I'm asking you, are you sitting there and you wholeheartedly believe he was in the studio, him and 3 other people, or him and 2 other people, and they all sat there trading ideas and writing down different lines in his diss track? Is that what
I want to say to you that Drake has confirmed that there was 3 people in the studio writing that song because he put their credits down on that particular one. It's not my speculation. No, listen. It's not my speculation. It is a proven fact from Drake's camp that 3 people were there. Now, let me say something to you. Do I believe that? Wait, because I'm gonna answer all your questions, right? Now, when it comes to Family Matters?
Yep.
He is the only person credited on that song. Yeah. So I have no facts to prove anything otherwise. But do I believe that there were more people in that room? Yes. That's
Fair
it.
enough. But
I,
I'm all right.
you know,
Cool.
I,
Go on, Chiefs.
my thing is, yeah, with what you're saying is that because I've seen this narrative, I've seen this narrative from a lot of Drake fans, yeah, and I've tried to be objective, but I'm subconsciously on Kendrick's side, so it's hard for me to be super objective. But
At least you admitted that, though. I respect that. I respect
yeah.
that.
if this is Kendrick and this is Drake, yeah, I'm like here, yeah. So I'm not all the way there, but I'm here in it. So
Yeah.
I'm on. My thing is there's a lot of rumors. So the same way Drake said, I heard your child is Dave Freeze. He didn't say fact. He said I heard.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when Kendrick is doing this conceptual diss where he's talking about people and he's talking about the daughter, there are rumors that 11 years ago he got a girl pregnant and he has not taken that child. Yeah. So if
Yeah.
they're both rumors, man can go back to back with rumors, innit? At the end of the day, it is still rap. So everyone exaggerates everyone exaggerates, everyone finds a rumor and then just runs with it. So the same way everyone's like, oh, you need to fact check it. I'm like, if you go on Twitter and type in, does Drake have an 11-year-old child? You can see evidence that there could be an 11-year-old child. He never said, I have an 11-year-old child. He said that there's a girl out there who could be yours, and I'm going to write to her.
Don't spin it. He rapped to Drake's mum by name. He rapped to Drake's dad by name. He rapped to Drake's son by name, and then turned around and said, "Baby girl, something, you're 11." Like he addressed her as if she exists. He didn't address it and say, "I heard you got a daughter." You see how my man said, "I heard one of them little kids might be Dave Freeze."
But you're not.
He said eternity. He actually said eternity.
Okay,
that's why they went and found the girl. But what I will say to that is, if you fed me false information and I made a diss record that hurt your career based off false information you gave me, who's the fool here? Me or you?
But I don't think that hurt his career, because once he was aware that he put out false information, he didn't double down on it or anything like that. He said, "Fuck that, I'm gonna give them a club banger," and that took everyone's attention away from I swear down that They Not Like Us song. As much as at first I tried to be a hater, whatever, that song.
I just want to say
keep
that you're
getting phone
cutting out,
calls.
but I'm not. Yeah.
Yeah,
sorry, we're not doing that to you.
Yeah, sorry, my phone rang. Still, my phone rang. Can you hear me?
Go ahead.
Yeah. Sorry. As I said, like obviously that They Not Like Us song, that shit slaps, bro. I can't lie to you. That slaps in the whip.
Sorry, no, you were saying something before that. You were saying something about.
Okay, sorry.
Your phone was cutting out before you got to that song.
Oh, sorry. All right, cool. What I was basically saying is, if he's been fed false information and he's rapped about it as if it's factual. Allow me. Don't start doing that. This happened last time.
Just keep on going.
Alright, cool. Yeah, if he's been fed false information and he's rapping about it like it's factual, then I'm sorry that you have to take points away from him for that. Because if I've baited you, that's like me getting someone to text Cheeks and tell him a lie about me, and you run around with that lie as if it's facts, and I'm sitting there laughing at you like, look at this idiot, man, like talking about the stuff that I've baited you into. I take away points for that, 100%.
But only you can, because we're still laughing at you. You have to now prove that is fake.
I think the masses are taking away points, though.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Can I just ask one question, please? Because we are then got to remember a battle rap platform and everything.
Yeah.
Tay-Rock versus Murder Mook. Who did you have winning?
Me? But come on, you Capo, you talk to me all the time. You know I get onto Mook for that. A man put it on his mum, bro. She's not even here.
You do.
Bless her soul. She's not even here, bro.
You do, but there's a lot of but have Mook winning for that angle, which he still hasn't fact checked.
But again, the reason why
majority of people have Mook winning that. You know that.
I agree with that. But the reason why I think is for the same reason why people don't care whether what Kendrick said about Drake is real either. A lot of people want to see that brother out of it. A lot of people, I think there's more people that dislike Drake than there are people that like Kendrick. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's like, as when it comes to my man talking about him possibly hitting his BM or whatever the case is, like, oh, there's no proof. Like, he needs to prove it. Like, how comes he keeps saying it? Where's the proof? Where's the evidence? Rare. Like, but when it comes to this, it's like, nah, the girl could be out there. There's bare little girls. Oh, look at this girl. Like, they're just like, it's so mad. People are online pointing out random little girls' Instagrams, like creeps, bro. They're on random little girls' Instagram pages.
I hear that.
Yeah,
All right, so here's the funny thing, yeah. Right. So I agree with you because, contrary to belief, when Mook made the fake angle, I'm one of the people that's like, yeah, if it's fake, I don't like it. So you see, when I heard it's Dave Freeze, I'm like, bruv, you need proof to tell me that's Dave Freeze's kid. When you said, oh, you hit your BM, I need proof. But also, I'm looking at you differently because that lie could be true. So you don't get all the points straight away. Now, when Kendrick said what he said, if it's not true, I need you to disprove it, because it's not for me to prove that I'm telling the truth. It's for you to disprove it. That's how I see it right now. So if you're
so
both
when a man's
potentially
come out
lying,
on a tune, laughing, saying, "Yeah, we fed you this information," and
how?
you ran with it like an
No,
idiot.
but no. He didn't laugh. He's a bit worried about it. But I want you to tell me how you fed him the information, and why did it take you 24 hours to say that? Because if I baited you into making a song about me, I would have baited you out straight away, like,
And
you
also,
fell for it.
sorry, Mark, just to add, just to piggyback on that, yeah. He
Mm.
had a video for Family Matters, yeah, and
Mhm.
so he's been outside showing, like, I'm out here, I'm outside, I'm doing what I'm doing. So you're telling me there is no so he was outside to shoot a video, he just forgot to show, yo, here's the proof of all the stuff that I fed you.
Yeah.
So
Here's the suitcase that I've just given you. Here's
So-
here's the
hold on.
Ozempic. I'm putting it in the case.
I'll be honest with you, yeah.
So you, that bro, you've got the thing as your background. You don't think the fact that there's a Maybach glove in there is an indication that that Rick Ross has been clowning him for how long? You don't think that the fact that there's a Maybach glove and weight loss pills you don't think that's what
weight loss pills have got Drake's name on it.
Bro, the t-shirt says Shorty.
Yeah, but the
He's
weight
been
loss
clowning my man.
Drake's name on it.
This is another thing the Kendrick guys are doing, you know. When it's Kendrick, you lot can be super surgical. You lot want to dissect.
But I need you to be super surgical with this behind me.
On Tundra, this,
But
that,
it was
and
it was a quintuplet. It was.
yeah, I'm not disputing that. I'm not disputing.
And he asked for one, innit?
Man can, yeah, he did. A man can be so surgical with everything Kendrick does, but with Drake, it's like, nah, he didn't do it. That's cat proof.
No.
But I'm saying, man. I need you to see this picture here. Yeah. I just want you to break it up, because it was from his dad's suitcase that got stolen.
Why is his dad walking around with a shirt that says Shorty, a random Maybach glove, and weight loss?
Why is his dad doing half of the things that his dad does anyway?
Wait. Why did academics say that it was his dad's though? Why did academics say this?
Because that's
why do I believe academics? Right, that's the information.
Oh wait, so you believe academics now? Wait, hold on. I just want to confirm. You believe?
I actually don't.
Bro, so it's not.
This is the point. You're not hearing what I'm saying to you.
No, that's what I'm asking. I'm asking you directly. Like, what is it that you believe in regards to that? Do you believe that somebody randomly found his dad's suitcase with those 3 random items in it?
Nope. I don't think that.
The weight loss
I'm
pills
telling you
and the
what Drake's
receipts
camp told me. Drake's camp has said that this is where that is his dad's.
Who told you Drake's camp said that?
And Drake's academics.
No, he said that's what Kendrick's camp said. That's where they got the thing from. They said
Kendrick's camp. This came from
someone. No, they said they claimed that someone in Drake's camp provided them with this.
I hear that, yeah, but
how do I know that? How do I know that it was? Yeah, go on.
What I'm saying is that whether we want to believe whatever, yeah, there can be hella hypotheticals around this scenario because we wasn't there in it. Mm-hmm. So we can only go by the information that's given us, yeah. So as much as you can say we're being surgical about Kendrick, bruv, there's a picture. There's an exact picture, yeah, of Ozempic pills that I don't even know what they are, but those pills with Drake's name on it, and then there's another prescription with Drake's name on it, yeah. Like, so I don't know how can they not, like, I'm not lying when I say that they're not his. I'm only seeing the picture, and the picture says that. Now with Drake saying we fed you this evidence, we can't see it the same way we can't see this daughter. So
nothing on this picture behind me says, "Oh, he has a daughter."
So if you wanna say, "Oh, Kendrick, bro," they're both playing the same game, 100%.
No, I'm not this like
things are being
this
done. So
there's parts of this that's nasty work, innit? Like, sorry to interrupt you, my bro. Like, there is quite a few parts of this that's nasty work, because it's like a lot of this probably can't be disproven. Do you get what I mean? Like, a lot of the things that they say, you like underage girls? There's been TikToks and all of these things about that. You beat up your woman, you had to have a crisis beating, until she comes out and says, like, nah, that's cap, that didn't happen. And even then, like, she could come out and say that, and it could be a lie, because those rumors about him beating up his woman have been out there as well. Do you get what I'm saying?
That's why you can own. This is why this whole fact checking thing is like, it's to help people's narrative. Yeah, because if we're being real, there's been lies in battles from the start. Yeah,
all the time.
There's been
Tupac didn't actually sleep with Faith.
Yeah, who knows exactly? You can say, "Oh, he did," yeah, because he said it, but you can also say
I'm not allowed to wear branded shit on here, am I?
Huh?
I'm not allowed to wear branded shit on camera, am I?
Of course you can. Come on,
bro.
So why did he have to take off his night thing? What the hell?
Oh no, that's something else.
I don't work with them.
Come on, bro. Yeah, that's my.
A lot of these people is just like, it's all about narratives. Man have been lying in battle rap, or not even just battle rap, in diss raps. They've been exaggerating the truth time for years. So me personally, when it comes to a diss, personally, I'll be honest, as long as it sounds good, I would rock with it. Yeah. And now that sounds like, but it's like, cool. It depending on the stuff that's being said, innit? Yeah. Now, if you're talking about the whole pedo thing, it's exaggeration based on the fact that Drake has been seen talking and befriending girls that are quite young. Yeah. So he's saying, "Oh, you're a pedo." The same way, if you saw a man just chilling with bare young things, you might say, "Oh, he's that," whether you know it's true or not. Do you get what I mean? So it's all fact checking is to help the narrative, but at the end of the day, for me, it's all about rapping. And my thing is, Drake didn't rap enough to Kendrick. That's all. So it's like, because I'm not gonna be here and be like, "Oh, you fact check all of this," because Drake said things that still need to be fact checked as well. And Kendrick say things that need to be fact checked. But when it comes to rapping, like Euphoria was 6 minutes of rapping to Drake. Meet the Rain was how many minutes rapping to Drake and his family?
5.5 minutes of just a surgical murder.
Everything was to Drake. And I hear you about the whole thing that Drake's got loads of other people, but he already dissed them once and they ain't come back apart from Rick Ross. And he already jabbed at Rick Ross. He can do the minor jab, but the focus is Kendrick. And he didn't focus on Kendrick enough as he should be personally for me, innit? That's just how I see it.
Can I just bring some structure back to it, because it's been a good discourse and a good conversation that you guys have had. I want to go through everything for release by release to obviously get you guys' thoughts and your opinions on it as well. So from the last time we spoke, Drake had released a tailor-made freestyle, and at the point we spoke about not only the disappointment of it, the approach that he went, that we didn't necessarily agree with it per se. At this point as well, a lot of people question.
No.
What the tailor-made? I understand the concept behind it, but I felt like as if at this point, and everyone was saying the same thing, was, this is like the warning shot. And sometimes I think us as consumers, we feel like as if people are limited to one haymaker or one big. Bro, we've seen boxing, Haney versus Garcia the other day, where Garcia was just hitting shot after shot after shot after shot.
Hear you, by the way.
After combos. So in that sense of where you can't just be limited towards that one shot. But go into it now. We then see the release of Euphoria. That specific release, I want to ask you firstly, Sonny, in your opinion, when Euphoria came out and you heard it, what was your views and your opinions? And then obviously we'll go to Mups and to Cheeks as well.
So for me, obviously Push Ups dropped. Then I felt like tailor-made freestyle. I don't feel, to me, I didn't look at that as a diss track. That was more, it's like, you know, when 50 Cent used to do his skits, like Pimpin' Curly and this, that was more what that was given to me. I don't feel like bro, he's got a Tupac AI, he's got a Snoop Dogg AI giving this guy a pep talk, like, oh, like, shit, you gotta do something, you letting us down, this, that. I didn't look at that as a genuine diss. Like, maybe Drake's little thing was like a bit of a jar, you're less infused, rare. Like, he was basically showing him, you're not gonna cop a plea, this is happening. That's what I looked at as that. I didn't look at that as an actual diss. So when Euphoria dropped, I'm like, all right, cool. Now do you get what I mean? This is it. I listened to Euphoria. I said, yeah, this is cold. This is surgical. I'm looking at the thing, 6 minutes. Bro, man dropped that. I'm that, yeah, all right, cool. So now, Drake, is on you. You asked for this. My man, he ain't come out with a haymaker. He's come out with weighted gloves on, bro. Like, this isn't like, you're not gonna be in some regular fist fight. Like, he's come out with weighted gloves on, and it's like, when I'm listening to it, it's like, right, this is actually like, it's like, there's certain things, as he said with the pacifier line and he could have doubled down on certain things. No, you get what I'm saying? I'm just showing you that if you want to do this, we can do this, but it could get dark for you. Do you get what I'm saying? So obviously Euphoria dropped, and then what was the next drop after that?
616.
And what was
after that was 616. Yeah, 616 in LA. That was 3 days after.
Oh yeah, I wasn't the biggest fan of that. I'll be real. I didn't really like
616.
I wasn't the biggest fan of it. I all forgot it came out. I wasn't the biggest fan, but obviously, if you guys were rocking with it, you can break it down to me. I'm more than happy.
I respect people for not liking it, but I know why I like it. Like,
God, what are your reasons behind liking it?
Because if you listen to it on a surface level, he starts it off by going, I live my comfortable life. Like, I just want to pray, live with my family, go on holidays, do them things. But seeing as there's a war here, I've got to do that. But before we get into this war, and I know what you're about to drop, do you really want to drop it? Because I'm letting you know that I have information that you think I don't have, because OVO are giving it to me. And then he breaks it down that, listen, there's 100 guys on your payroll, 20 of them don't like you, 4 of them are very close, 1 stands right next to you.
Yeah.
Like, sorry, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, I don't know if it's my connection or your connection.
Oh, no, literally a phone call came through to this, like, away. Yeah, so because of that, and then what happens later on that day, I think that this is so underrated, because it was literally the bait and switch. Now, if Drake's going to take credit for that and say, I gave you information, which is why you felt comfortable to do that, there's nothing wrong with that. But it's what did I do with the information that you gave me? I brought a whole moment up where the day before you dropped, or the day you dropped, in the morning, I've dropped something with a quintuplet fucking entendre, and I'm planting seeds of doubt in your head or in your camp's head, to the fact that then Family Matters drops, and we're not going to deny that was good. That was fucking phenomenal. That was a great diss. I think the beginning of it, we didn't really care about it because we kind of heard that beat in the last one, but I like the fact that he continued it on. Like, do you know what? I'm going to use it, but it was a bit too clubby for me. When he went to the drill part, I thought, this is hard, but you're not talking to Kendrick. Like, it's a bit irrelevant, but you are talking to these men. And in the third piece, I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Kendrick, you need to do something.
Yeah.
Like I can't lie. I'm like, yeah. He's put enough doubt in me as a man. Like, raw, you can't be hitting women. Raw, what if that is Dave Free's kid? That's a bit mad. So what does it mean for the label? Like, are you lot still cool? And I'll say it now. If you look at the drops on Spotify, I don't know what's going on, but they're not on PG Lang.
But wait. I feel like we're going a bit too far with this. I'm literally trying to go for release by release.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So we're talking about Euphoria, right?
So the first one we're talking about was Euphoria. Like, I don't want to over jump it, to be fair. So we're talking about Euphoria at this moment.
Way down the line. Someone else jumping, God.
Yeah, I wanted to mainly talk about Euphoria because I feel like
phenomenal, bro.
Do you feel like as if it was the Cheeks? I want to ask you this: do you feel like it was the right type of tune to drop at that time, despite the pressures from his fans, from other fans, from general consumers? Do you feel like that was the ideal response at that time?
Yeah, I think the energy was what we needed in it. I think it started off really slow, and I was panicking when it started off how it started off, because I was like, this isn't the energy that I need in it. Like push-ups was energy. Do you get what I mean? So for me, when I heard Euphoria start, I'm like, okay, he's being cheeky, he's being Mr. Morale, big stepper and them, man. Okay. But then when the beat changed and then what he was saying, I was listening to it. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Yes, this is what we wanted. Do you get what I mean?
I love him to death.
And like the fact that he would, like I said, it just goes back to the fact that it was 6 minutes of just bombarding Drake with everything that not just he speaks on, but everything that you've heard the culture speak on that they don't like about Drake in it. And I think no one's ever spoken to Drake like that. Like, Pusha spoke to him differently, innit? What Kendrick done was breakdown, bro. It's not me saying this. The culture's been saying this. So I'm not speaking just for myself. I'm speaking about how the culture sees you, and you don't realize.
Can I quickly interject? Quick on a quick one, yeah. I like, you see, with this isn't that. I like honesty. You understand? He turned around and said, "Bro, I'm the biggest hater. I hate the way that you walk. I hate the way that you dress. I hate the women you fuck with. Like, bro, I even hate the way you say nigger. Like, do you get what I'm like?
I hear him though. I hear him.
And do you know what's mad? Yeah, it's like, you know, sometimes when guys be dissing each other back and forth, like, oh man, that guy's just a hater. You can't even say that. I told you bro. I don't like you. It's not even like you're a bad person. Like, bro, I like when you make the club tunes. I like the tunes that make us move and that. I don't like when you talk like you're a bad boy. Like, he's literally like, that's not even character assassination. That's just me giving you the real. Like, I've sat there, I've analyzed your character. These are the parts of you I don't like. You make good music though. You got money, you got just do that. Don't come over here and try and do this. Because if we're doing this back and forth, I'm gonna show I do not like this. Like, I don't like you, bro. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, and it's even funnier because I did hear that they wrote their first person shooter verses based on the fact that they reached out to Kendrick for the feature. It was like, nah,
and he turned it down.
So that when he's saying all of these things, I'm like,
I love that, you know?
This is real, because like I didn't want to get on no feature with you, and these are probably the reasons why. And it's not just me that feels like this. We all feel like this.
We've got things to address, so don't be phoning me asking about no feature when I haven't chatted to you for time. Like, what are you telling me you're asking me about a feature, bro? We don't like each other. Like, and if you think about it, that man have been throwing subs at each other for years. For years. So you think you're gonna just phone me and say, "Yo, do you want to jump on the brother?"
Man, try to turn this into a Nas and Jay-Z moment. Nah, brother. It's up, bro.
Shit like that.
We need to fight.
We need to scrap, bro. Like, you want to feature, brother? Let's fight now. And that's the energy that I liked from Euphoria. I think that's why I like it, because it was just like 6 minutes of real character assassination, where it's just like, brother, I don't like you. The culture, how you move is weird. I'm not the only one saying it. Everyone's saying it, but me,
we all feel like this.
Yeah, and like, fair
even
enough.
If no one else has told you, I'm gonna tell you. I'm not gonna smile in your face and pretend to be your brethren and all of these things. Nah, I don't want your feature. I don't want your handshakes. I don't want your daps. It's up. Are we scrapping or not? And that's what Euphoria was for me.
And that's what I like, because when you think about how Kendrick moves, he doesn't say much in it. He doesn't say much at all. You just come through, drop an album, and then bounce. Yeah. Here he's like, you can see his type of character where you're like, you can tell he stands on his word, innit? And you can tell that he's the type of person that's just like, if I don't like you, I don't like you. I don't have to be shouting out to the moon about it. But you've now addressed me about my size 6
sevens.
My size, Now I'm going to diss you. Me, you. I'm going to diss you now.
That's one thing I think as well, because I was like, when I first heard it, I like the fact that he just went, I don't like you. Like later on, he says, "Oh, this is what the industry thinks." But I feel like he gets to the point where it's like, seeing as we all want to know what my problem is, I need to tell you first of all, before we get any deeper, I don't like you. Like he starts the song off on a, okay, I'm giving you random acts of kindness. Like I could go deeper, but it's not that in it. And then he goes in, and I feel like you see the second beat switch. It's just all the reasons that how I feel. I have no issue with you and Cole, but if you set up, then I'm gonna YNW Millie both of you, right? I don't like you. I don't like this about you. I don't like that about you. I don't like the way you talk. I don't. It's only even says I ain't bled him yet. Should I bleed him yet? Then he goes raw, like, and there's a bit with the whole thing where you look at Kendrick and he's writing. If you check it, there's 3 vocal changes in that song. The initial part of it is calm, and then he gets a little bit more amped. And you see when he says, "Should I bleed him yet?" And he goes, "Bet." That's that's like the calm voice again going, "All right, cool. Now you can go off." And that's when he goes off on the whole sexy red thing, and you're not a dad. Da, da, da.
I see 2
And then
bad
he goes,
bitches.
yeah. And if you take it all the way to the end, he's amped until the calm voice says, "Stop." When he goes, "We don't want to hear you say nigga."
Hey nigga, no more.
So Mr. Morale has started the song, innit? Like Kendrick has started the song. K Dot started, and then K Dot goes, "Nah, I'm not even happy." Now he's got me talking about him. Let me really talk about him. And Kendrick's gone, "Do you know what? I'm gonna allow you to go off."
And do you know what
And
that
then
is? Yeah,
Kendrick said, "Stop."
I used to make music, innit? Like I used to write and stuff. And sometimes you get into such a zone when you're writing, it's like you just go to a next place. So even when he's penning it, you can hear initially he's thinking like, oh yeah, he probably thought of the first line, and then it's like as he's writing the first line, he's thinking, yeah, I don't like this, I don't like that, I don't like that. Do you get what I mean? And then it's like as
Yeah,
he's getting further and further, you can hear more and more passion coming out of it when he's
yeah.
getting. Do you get what I'm saying? And the maddest
Hmm.
thing is like when he's like, shall I bleed him? Like whatever, like.
Yeah.
Bro, you've got like, bro. I've only just like I even scratched the surface, really and truly. Like, do you get what I'm saying?
Hmm.
My
Yeah.
only issue with some of the things that he gets at Drake about, I'm not gonna say hypocrisy. This is rap battles, isn't it? Like, do you get what I mean? So it's like even if you believe these things or if you don't believe these things, you're gonna say it because it sounds cold.
Right,
We
right,
don't
right.
want to hear you say nigga, but you're laying with a mixed gal, and I mean, it's a bit.
See, this is where it gets
It's a
interesting.
bit.
They should be happy
That's
people are mixing together because he won't be here.
What did you say, bro? Sorry.
I said Drake should be happy people are mixing because he wouldn't be here.
No,
Shit
I
like
hear what you're
that. Shit
saying.
like that. Shit like that.
I'm just saying, yeah. I'm just saying, like, with some of the things Kendrick has got at Drake about, some of the specific things, when you look at some of his other actions, it's a bit, there's a bit of cognitive dissonance, shall I say? Cognitive dissonance, sorry. That, because it's like, yeah, you're going to get at my man for certain things, which we hear. If you're on all of that, you're on some fuckeries. You deserve to be, what do you say, in a cell with Epstein or something? You deserve all of that. But then, at the same time, you can't have a man with mad convictions on your album. Like, do you get what? If you're against it, be against it. Don't pick and. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like with certain things.
I agree with that. Yeah, sorry to cut you. I agree with you. Yeah, but this is. I think maybe because I'm a Kendrick fan. Yeah, when you listen to his albums, he stays being hypocritical, and he's very self-aware that he can be very hypocritical in how he deals with a lot of scenarios in it. So when he speaks about learning and all of that stuff. So I agree with you. He's very hypocritical, but from knowing how Kendrick raps in his albums, he's always been aware of how hypocritical he is. And one thing I like,
of life,
you don't
for a casual listener like myself, who only listens to Kendrick casually, I don't go out of my way to listen to his albums. I don't feel like his style of rap is something I really take to that much. You don't know, you're in the GC with, man. This lyrical miracle stuff is not really my. I like ignorance. Do you get what I mean? I like vibes. So certain Kendrick songs I can listen to, but to sit there and listen to a whole body of work, which maybe I should, I'll get a better understanding of him as an individual. I just haven't gone out of my way to do that. You understand what I'm saying? So when me as a casual listener, is just tapping in, and I'm hearing you say X, Y, and Z about my man, and then I'm sitting there thinking, hold on, you got a tune with Kodak, and you said about Triple X if they take his, because they made it about R. Kelly, and it's like we don't even need to make it about R. Kelly. We know he's a piece of shit, but I don't think it was about R. Kelly. It was about Triple X, who's also a piece of shit. Like God rest his soul and all of that. But if you heard about the stuff that my man was not accused of, but we know he did to his woman, tying her up, beating her, biting her, all it. Like, bro, this is the guy you're taking up for. But then you're gonna diss my man about. You get it? It's a bit.
So you see on that level, like you're very
I
true.
care about things like that because it makes me question your integrity. It makes it seem like if you was cool with my man, you wouldn't have a problem with all of these things. It's because you don't like him now. All of these things are coming to the forefront. Like that's
so what
it seems.
Your
like.
argument is he's never actually argued for Robert Kelly the person. He's never argued for XXXTentacion on the person. He's never argued for Kodak the person. He argues for your music.
Yeah,
He's
I
saying,
don't separate
if your
the
music
art and
exists,
the artist.
you have to, because if that's the case, you have to, like, in my opinion, like, I still listen to R. Kelly's music. I don't care what anyone says, right? But I think Robert Kelly's a piece of shit. But what I was doing when that song was out, or what I was doing to the music, is different to what you was doing. So if you never heard it before, like, I feel like if all you knew was Robert Kelly, the pedophile, you shouldn't listen to his music, right?
For me,
But
sorry to interrupt you, bro. Like, I'll just give you one example. For example, Mystical, yeah, shake your ass, watch yourself. Ever since I found out what this guy went jail for, I can't listen to it the same.
I hear what you're saying, and I agree with you. So what
R.
I'm
Kelly
saying
writing age ain't nothing but a number, whilst we know while going with him and Aaliyah, that's nasty work. I can't separate the art and the artist
on that sense. But let me double down on what I'm saying now, right? You see, like, how you know what Mystical's done, right? You can't listen to new Mystical music and not think of his past, right? Which is totally logical. Like, right now, if we find out that all these rumors about Drake are true, are you saying you're no longer riding through the six with your woes?
100%.
You're not.
That's just how I am.
You're throwing all. That's cool. I think that's fine. But most people won't. But what I would say is, anything coming up after this, you're not going to want to hear it.
No, but what I'm saying, in certain situations, like, cool, with the rumors, the rumors are rumors, innit? With people like Kodak, R. Kelly, Triple X, they did that shit.
Yeah,
I don't say it.
But
they
did that Kodak. I don't listen to Triple X.
Jaded is about Georgia Smith, bro. Like,
Jaded
is about Georgia Smith. So if you wanna, like, bro, it goes back to both of them can both be hypocritical in so many different aspects. That if you're gonna, honestly, I'll be real with you. You see, music, if you're gonna stick with the morals of things, you're gonna have to
listen to a lot of things. Because murder's not good.
people,
especially not just based on
depends
what
on
their
your moral compass, isn't it? Like, I'll be real, certain things depend on your moral compass. Like, if you grow up around, if you're normalized to certain things, you might look at it different. But I do agree with you.
100%. But what I'm saying to you is that your moral compass is based on, like, when you speak about those things, there's many people in the music industry that it's just that we don't know, innit? So I hear where you're coming from, but it really sits on both sides. Personally.
No, of course, and that's why it's like when you talk about certain things, and this applies to Drake as well, you go down a very dark road, because even him getting on to Kendrick about, you beat your woman, bro, you squashed a beef with a guy that beat up your ex before you was even with, like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, and you made a tune with him. So it's like, even his, like, bro, you're a hypocrite as well. You can't get onto my man for beating up his gal, whether that's true or not. And you've made tunes with guys that we all know. He broke her up. And apparently he was doing the same to his ex. You understand what I'm saying? Right. Like, he's a...
Even his boy Barker, apparently.
Let me add some... Let me add a bit more structure.
This is dark. Do you get what I'm saying? This is dark, bro.
Let me add a bit more structure to this. So then after that, we've given our views on everything that before Euphoria's dropped. 3 days later, we get 616 in LA, which pretty much you guys have already spoken about. Where again, it just addresses everything thoroughly, but then also as well the deep dark meanings behind it. Shout out to the Kendrick conspiracists, the dot mob they called them. Well, you know, shout out the original Dats.
No?
In there as well. Yeah, so it's the whole 616. We'll pretty much spoke about that. Then we get into later on that night is Family Matters by Drake, where you've got the 3-peat songs. The first one was I was trying to keep it PG, where he was talking about that there was that side.
I wasn't feeling that.
I call that
that
was the little Yachty Sexy Red influence type Drake. That was the strip club throwing ones type Drake.
You fucking rap like Sexy Red. It made no sense to me.
It's this guy. That's just him all the time.
No sense.
And you get the second part and the third part where a lot of people thought it was harder.
Driller.
We get a video, which I liked the visual side of it. I'm a fan of having visuals with this records as well. Shows that you're going above and beyond. And as much as you said something earlier, Sonny, where you said that the Kendrick fans say that everything is so surgical on Kendrick's end, but they don't acknowledge or realize things that are surgical on Drake's end. We see the Easter eggs of him getting the same SUV van that was on the Good Kid, Mad City cover, and then getting that crushing it, you know, and then also the funeral from the hearse, from the funeral hearse where he was filming that, the G-Unit spinning piece as well of him having that, these symbol indications as well as him going to the Chinese restaurant. Was it called
New Ho King?
New Ho King, by the way, shout out to that restaurant because they're the
shout
winners.
out to New Ho King.
Shout out to them because they're absolute winners. Their business has gone. It's been metro booming, no pun intended. But
I'm sure that that order that Kendrick said as well, I forgot what it was. That order's probably going off. That order's selling out every day.
Do you know all it is rice? Because what he said is that I'm eating fried rice with a blammy crody.
Yeah.
He was referring to the gun that was used to rob his AP that he addresses in the beginning of the song. So he was like,
which I respect.
He just saying I ate some egg fried rice.
For me, Family Matters is my favorite song of this whole thing. Only because as I said, I'm from an era where if someone says something about you, the next thing you drop, I want to hear you reply directly to what was said. And I feel like I got that on Family Matters. I feel that everything that was addressed by Kendrick prior to Family Matters, except the pedo stuff, obviously, that he addressed that, I'd say 80% of it, which is enough for me. You spoke about me getting robbed. Yeah, I got slammed for my AP. Cool. You understand? You mentioned something about snitching. You know what I mean? That.
Yeah, you said I need proof.
Yeah, we did. Where's the paperwork at? And then there was little. I can't remember everything he addressed specifically, but for me, I liked that. Like he addressed everything and he doubled down on everything. And for me, for about an hour, it's like, yeah, this is up there with like one of the best diss tracks of all time.
20 minutes, bro. 20 minutes.
Yeah, it wasn't even an hour, bro. Like
20 minutes.
I feel like I was chatting to the man, them dissecting that. You know, the group chat just going off. Someone sent the bit, Kendrick's dropped again. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I listened to it, and I promise you, if tomorrow they found that guy's daughter and they put it on TMZ, it's over. You got Pusha T again. You're a donut. How'd you let that shit happen? But because there's so many question marks over it, I don't know how I view Meet the Grahams. For what he said to his mum, his dad, and his son, cold. But because,
can I ask you a question?
Go on, yeah, go on.
If the embassy gets raided by the end of the year,
hey,
Shit like that.
PG.
We'll have to VAR the diss track, bro. I'll be real. And again, that I'm a neutral. Well, I'm more. I like Drake's music better, but I'm a neutral. So it's like I don't win or lose in this situation. If Drake's a piece of shit, get that guy out of the culture.
I hate you.
Get what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm saying? But the only reason why I don't know how I view Meet the Grahams is because apparently, and it's from numerous sources, apparently he got baited into that information. When Kendrick next drops, if he next drops, I would like him to at some point address these things. If it's not true, double down and show me why it's not true. that, especially regarding the daughter thing and where he got the info from and whatever, because it's a mad thing to put out there without fact checking or without being. When Pusha T put that out there, man said Adonis is just like, he put it out there. Name,
Hey.
you get what I mean? He deserves
Yeah,
more
but
than an Adidas press run, that because he had all the information, because that's when Drake was actually going to reveal he had his child. He was going to do it in the Adidas press run.
No, but he wasn't. No, but the thing
But-
is, when Adonis first got brought out, Drake also said, "I don't know what that
He
guy's
doesn't.
talking about,"
Exactly.
until he had no
album.
choice. And
Yeah,
the issue,
and then it was
is,
an
the
album.
reason why he was denying it was because he was doing a paternity test for the child, innit? So
Yeah,
the same way he said about this woman, like, I don't know what you're talking about. He denied Adonis first until he said, it's true.
Can I ask you, Kendrick, guys, a serious question? Yeah, if Kendrick did get baited into this information and rapped about it, do you take points away from him, or do you look at it as like, bro, at the end of the day, the verse was surgical, so I fuck with it?
Do you know what?
Honestly.
Answer.
All right, go on.
Go on. Honest answer is, if he got baited, it's like, bruv, you're silly for like not fact checking. Was the verse was that not great use of information? Perfect use of information. But yeah, I will be like, all right, cool. I have to deduct points for everything that was false.
Bruv, and I think for me personally, it's like that was 1/4 of the whole song.
Exactly.
If you want to say, oh, that's a lie, cool. But the 3 verses to his mom, to his dad, and to his son are still burners, bro.
The verse to Adonis alone is a body bag.
Bro, he spoke to
Do you feel like that song slaps the same without the verse to the daughter?
I think
I
yes.
would erase that verse out, and that song's still powerful, because I'm going to teach your son how to be a man. I'm going to tell your parents you're a piece of shit and you should be in prison because you're a pedophile. And then I'm going to talk to you and say, bruv. And then I'm going to talk to you and say, listen, I'm not trying to ruin your party. I just want you to be a better person. You should go to therapy and try some ayahuasca, and you'll be a better man for it. Bruv, are you dumb? That's a body bag. It's still bad.
That's why
I feel like them verses are cold. I just don't feel like the track hits. Like, you got to understand, Family Matters. Oh my God, this is crazy. That second verse, rare. Then he drops this, like, oh shit, he's got an 11-year-old. The main thing, I understand how surgical the tune is when you just listen to the tune in isolation, but the timing of the drop and everything, he stepped on it. Like, he used this daughter to step on Family Matters. I feel like without the daughter, I don't think Family Matters hits on
Family Matters.
I don't think Family Matters hits
you made
the
a song
same.
called Family Matters, and I made a song called Meet the Grahams, where I address every member of your family.
No, and I'm not disputing that, but what I'm saying is, I don't think Meet the Grahams hits as hard 20 minutes after Family Matters without the daughter. In my humble opinion, I'm not saying that
Adonis, I'm sorry that man is your father.
I'm not saying the diss itself. I'm saying the time and the like, you know, in a football match, like a team's just equal. Like, they've been chasing the game the whole game. They just equalized, and then the other team got, like, it's like Arsenal. We're 1-0 down to Wolves. We just equalized. Everyone thinking, yeah, we're about to go get the game winner. Then Wolves go 2-1 up, and everyone's like, oh, you just took the wind out of man's sails. Do you get what I'm saying?
Hold on. So are you saying to me that Drake scored an own goal?
I don't think Drake scored it on. I think Kendrick scored it on goal.
If he gave him because if Drake gave him information that stepped on his release that made him have to, like, double down and come back 2 days later with information that he planted, it's an own goal, isn't it? Because it wasn't supposed to hit the way it did.
He took a momentary L to gain a W later down the line. Because if that was that seemed like the bait and the setup, and now he's dropped this next thing. What's it called? The Heart Part 6 or something like that.
Yeah.
Drop the next thing, like, ha, nigga, I baited you, you dumb fool, rare. Like, to me, now it's like, oh shit, because now I'm looking at like this differently. Do you get what I'm saying?
You know
That's
something
the
interesting?
Truth.
Weird one.
Go on, my bro.
So you see the Heart Part 6.
Hey, Kappa, you cool with the timeline, yeah? We keep getting in trouble for skipping.
No, it is. It's one of those things because what I'm trying to do is, like,
let me come back.
So I feel like, so we've gone to Oh yeah, so we've gone to Family
So we gotta go
Matters.
to-
So Family Matters has dropped now. I feel like, okay, let me give a quick discourse on this because I'm just letting you guys freely go with it, but it seems like it's just been scattered all over the place.
Yeah, we're trying to stay on track, but it's hard, man.
Yeah, I think with Family Matters, I said as a track, I generally like this, and it's a shame that it's not going to be held as high as it should because of the rapid response from Kendrick that sort of stole that limelight from him and stole that winning moment, as you want to say that from him. Do I think that Drake has overthought and been a bit too quote unquote surgical in this scenario and situation? Yes, but also I think the one what Family Matters is when I heard that, I realized that you think Kendrick is still little bro. You still think you're dealing with a little man. You still think this guy isn't levels. You still think that this guy isn't not only your peer but competition. You are still trying to little man this guy constantly to a point of where if you took this serious, I'm sorry, we're not going to be getting I was trying to keep it PG, shake that ass for me, shake that ass for Drake, shake that ass for free. If you really took this guy serious, I'm sorry, but you will not be doing that and have that type of mentality. If anything, you'll be thinking, damn, I've got to keep on giving them timestamp Drake. Now,
Yeah,
what
you wouldn't
Drake
have had 8 bars for fucking Rocky. You wouldn't have had 4 bars.
Exactly. And what I think Drake has grown accustomed to is this is as much as you say he's battle tested, etc., as a lot of people say, I think this is the most unfamiliar ground he's in at this moment of where he realizes, shit, I can't out hit this person because guess what? He can drop a hit as well. I can't out popularize this person because guess what? You're popular as well. And on top of that, you're not as accessible as I am. On top of that, he's thinking, I can't outbar you because you rap better than me as well. On top of that, I can't out socialize you because people like you even more than they like me, to be fair with you. On top of that, if you look at Mr. Morale, prior to that, there was no dirt you had on Kendrick.
But then can I ask you a question?
Kendrick put out the dirt on himself.
Can I ask you a question? Like,
of course.
Obviously, I feel like, for me, I feel like they're both being as cautious as each other with their approach. So I'm saying, who do you think, because I already have my answer, but who do you think has tried to be the most strategic in terms of how they've gone about this whole back and forth?
Kendrick.
Fair. Capo, what do you think?
I would say, I think, I would agree and say Kendrick. I would agree and definitely say Kendrick as well.
Because for me, I think Kendrick has almost played Drake at his own game. Like, Drake is a chess player, this, that, and the other, rare. And I think the reason why I think Drake made tailor-made freestyle as well is because he was attempting to disarm Kendrick before Kendrick got a chance to, like, I'm trying to take your mash off you before you get a chance to back it out. Pause. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
However, because Kendrick is such a wordsmith and he's a bars man, he made a 6-minute diss track getting at you without really getting at you. And it's cold. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like you've tried to debunk certain things and he's touched on them, but he ain't really gone into them. Do you get what I'm saying? And I think from Euphoria, Drake's realized that, all right, cool, I'm going to have to really cater my approach. And I think that's why he dropped Family Matters the way he did. Like, obviously, 7-minute tune, 3 different, like, I'm coming at you in pause. I'm coming at you in 3 completely different ways, like from 3 different angles. And he felt like that would be enough. Then my man's dropped Meet the Grahams. And I know Drake is sitting there thinking, oh, fuck that, we can't get rid of this guy.
What more do you want from me?
And then on top of that, he's dropped Meet the Grahams. And then he's like, oh, what? They said I can't do club, but all right, cool.
Yeah.
They're not like us. Like, oh, and then it's like, now it's like the whole West Coast, like, do you know what I mean? Like, throwing up gang signs and
that's another thing, though. That's another thing that, like, and that in
LA itself,
love Kendrick.
Yeah.
LA,
and that in itself it impressed me simply because Kendrick is showing that, like, bro, where do you want to do this, bro? Do you get what I'm saying? Do you want to fight in the ring? We can fight in the ring. Do you want to fight in the UFC cage? We can fight in the UFC cage. Do you want to empty out this room and just us two lock the door? We can do that. Like, do you get what I'm saying? What type of scrap do you want? You're not, as Capo said, you're not gonna outbar me. You can't out club banger me, and you can't out rap me. But then on the flip side, I think when everyone feels like, nah, Drake is dead, he's done. After They Not Like Us, that's all I've seen. Drake's done, he's finished, it's over. And the ref's there on the mat. 1, 2, my man just gets the shoulder up. Do you get what I'm saying? And then he drops this new joint. And now it's like, this is cold. It might not be better. You might not feel like it's better than They Not Like Us or whatever. Like, you can rate it however you want to rate it. We can't say it's not cold though.
It's just on defense though, and I don't mean on the fence. He's on defense.
So sometimes defense is the best offense because now because he's addressed so much, he's now put Kendrick in a situation where if you don't address some shit, you're gonna look shaky. I've addressed my shit.
It's funny you say that because I saw someone post this, and I think Joe Budden, who, by the way, I think Joe Budden's been a great, great commentator on this.
Yeah,
I think, and he's given the hints that something was going to happen, that something like this was going to happen. But he said Drake on offense is way better than Drake on defense. And I feel like as if we've never had to see Drake on defense. Because going back to my point I was going to say beforehand, and this was so obvious in Family Matters, was Drake is, again, the more and more he tries to little man Kendrick, is that I look back at the history and think, okay, you are battle tested, but let's be honest, Common, Stay Scheming, that was it, and that was done. Really say anything. And why? Because you felt like Common wasn't on your level, you didn't want to give him the fame, so that's why you allowed him to do what he done. After that, then what was the next big one? Joe Budden dropped about 8 diss records towards him, and he said, I am not going to go back and forth with you and give you what you want because
I'm not acknowledging you.
I'm not going to let them acknowledge you, and I'm not going to acknowledge you as well, because lyrically, let's be realistic, lyrically Drake cannot talk to Joe Budden. Lyrically, Drake can't talk to Common, but when it comes to popularity, guess what? I'm gonna have that one line.
Drake does not benefit from going back and forth. It does more harm than good for him.
Yeah. It's sort of like this. It's like high risk, low reward. That's exactly what those ones were.
That's why Easy don't want to battle Shotgun Sugar on the stage. But anyway,
exactly. But shit like that. We're gonna talk about that, my guy.
I like that.
Wait. Let's focus, my brother.
Hey, you know, I got to get my shit off, man. You know what I mean?
It's the same way as well. Now you look at and see the Pusha T situation. Now Pusha is someone that has broken you down to such a T, no pun intended. But you realize, oh man, I can't out rap this guy, but what I can do is try and bite the bait and create a narrative that everyone else around me is going to be not only supporting, but also that is like, I can get away with this. I can get away with not responding per se. I can get away with it.
I felt like he cooked Pusha on Duffy Free. I'm sorry. He cooked Pusha and Kanye on Duffy Freestyle. I'm sorry, bro.
So what did Pusha do back on? And sorry, have I done this?
Shock value, and it was again chess. And I think that's why Drake's trying to play chess now, because he remembers the last time I tried to just go straight bars and straight rapping, this guy pulled out a kid on me, bro. That I didn't even know. Do you get what I mean? That's some info that I wouldn't anticipate.
But one thing that Drake
pulled out
again,
2 things on him. You pulled out the black face.
Yeah, the black face
made us all go, wait, what's that?
That was
then he pulled it out on him.
So
we said, "Right, you're not really one of us, and you have bad integrity."
Yeah,
that's it. Like, and Kendrick just doubled down on that whole thing. You're not really one of us, and your integrity is shaky as fuck.
Yeah.
Also, Drake did the same thing he did with Pusha on Duppy Freestyle. He attacked more than just Pusha.
Yeah.
This is his problem.
Bro, just attack Push, bro. But the issue is, and this is one thing that I realized, the reason why he can't attack is because he has nothing to say.
Yeah.
Like, And I feel
It
like
could be that, but it could also be because it's like, how do I put it? Like, in that situation, Drake's main beef was with Kanye. Pusha's main beef was with Lil Wayne. It just so happened Pusha made a tune. He signed to Kanye. So it's like, you're making a tune about the guy I fuck with whilst you're signed to a guy I don't fuck with. So me and you, like, do you get what I mean? Me and you might as well just scrap. Do you get what I'm saying? So
I
then
hear
it
that.
became Pusha versus Drake.
I
To
hear
be honest
that.
with you, Drake put himself in the situation he needs to be with Pusha because he shouldn't let Wayne go at it. That's all that's supposed to happen.
There's a
Wayne weren't
reason
gonna
why.
do anything.
Yeah, Wayne don't really respond to these little jabs.
No, I'm just saying that's how it should. Well, no, Wayne did respond to it. That's part of the
Wayne
reason
did.
why
Wayne
it
did.
went on for so long. That's how it
No,
got
but
to
what
where
I'm
it
saying
was
is that
because
at that time, Wayne wasn't
Yeah.
in that space at that time to be.
no, but what had happened was, as I'm trying to say, because Drake had taken up the mantle for Wayne
Yeah.
a while ago.
But this
Before he
started
went
from that
prison.
Exodus. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
from way back.
that.
Nah, it
Yeah,
started
it started
from
from
that
time ago.
boy.
Mr. Me Too and them, man.
Yeah. Obviously, this has
Mr.
been
Me Too
something
was
that's
the first
been
one.
going back and forth and rare. I think ultimately with Pusha, Drake underestimated Pusha. Let's just call this spade a spade. He dropped Duppy freestyle. He felt like I smoked him. This, that, and another. And I think him underestimating him is stupid because if you've sat there and you've reasoned with Kanye and you've told Kanye all of this information, you should have just anticipated that. Oh shit, that I'm gonna at some point this
It was
information
40,
might.
bro.
No, it's dumb. It's
I think
naive.
it's 40 again.
But
Personally,
bro, Drake is doing the same thing. It's like what Caps was saying.
he ain't learned.
Same way he tried to little bro Kendrick, he tries to little bro everyone. He
Yeah.
does it to
Everyone.
everyone, and that's the problem. He's got Drake, deservedly so. By the way, deservedly so. He's at the top. So
Mhm.
when he does little bro people, he does it because he's at the top of the rap game, and he's been there for 10 years plus. Yeah.
Yeah.
The issue
Mm.
is, bro, the rap game is deeper than just music. It's about bars as well, innit? And when you think about Drake doesn't go popping over his rap. Goes popping over his pop music. We love him for his rap, his timestamp tunes and all that stuff. But
Yeah.
he doesn't feel like anyone deserves that. And I feel like that's the same with Kendrick. That's why he's being cheeky with him, he's being sassy with him. When it's just like, no, Drake, be as like when he was in the Angie Martinez and he was talking about it will get really dark. No,
Yeah.
go there.
Talk
Because
like that, bro.
Yeah, get that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
go there, bro. So
Get
like
that.
do it because we know you can. No, I don't think anyone's like downplaying the fact that he can't. It's the fact that he's not, and that's the problem. And I think that's to Drake's demise personally.
Yeah.
Um.
I mean, I just see it as this, right? You've got one person who is willing to die trying to be the best, and there's another person who just so happens to be the best. And which one of you really wants it more? And it's evident that Drake doesn't want it as much as Kendrick does, because Kendrick has been baiting you into this battle for 10 plus years, and any opportunity that Drake gets to actually ultimately dominate, he doesn't. Like against Pusha T, bruv, push the button, do whatever it is you feel like you got to do. If you got a nuke, do it,
Yeah.
because
He should have dropped. I
he's
don't
told you,
understand that.
bruv, it's a do this. You
Yeah,
didn't want
man.
to.
I
So,
got to shoot, bro. Sorry, man's still at work. I mean that I'd love
bro,
to continue the convo, but yeah, man, I gotta shoot off and do a couple of things. Big up the man them every single
Sonny,
time.
pick up every single time, my
Nah,
guy, man.
appreciate
Mad
you, my guy.
salute.
Obviously, one day, like when you're in the studio, man's got to pull up and we lock in.
Oh, we're gonna
properly.
talk. We're gonna talk,
Yeah,
my guy.
yeah.
Fendi
But
fact.
big up
yeah,
everyone,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
Like, love every
Fendi
time,
fact.
man.
Pick up, bro.
Love everything.
Blessings. We can continue the conversation though, my guys. I wanna ask you guys a few questions because we're at an hour 23 into this now. I've got a few questions I want to ask you guys about. So have we spoken in depth about Not Like Us, or do you want to speak more about that, or do you want to speak about
Nope,
the
we
Heart
ain't
Six?
touched it, but
Okay, yeah, let's
you
talk.
know
Let's
the
talk
Heart
about.
Six.
Let's talk about. So Not Like Us. Let's talk about that. In fact, did we finish
Bruh.
more about Meet the Grahams?
The
Yes.
surgical wall down. Like I said, if you want to remove the verse about the daughter,
Mhm.
you still ain't coming back from that song. I don't care what anyone says. That is a horror movie.
Mm-hmm.
If you ask me, like that's all I can say. I listened to that song and I was like, "Rah, where's he going with this?" It's eerie. Man's got some mad Reza sounding beat that came from Alchemist. Just
Pick up the Alchemist, by the way.
talking
The
to
Shit
your
like that. Shit
greatest
like that.
producer.
Shit like that. Shit like
The
that.
greatest.
Greatest.
bruv, just talking to your family members with a shank. That's what it felt like. It felt like he knocked at the door and was there with a shank, just talking to. Hey, see your dad, yeah? When you grow up, play this song because he's not him. Hey, you see your son? He's a piece of shit. But you see you, you're the one that made him a piece of shit. But listen, you see you, as a woman, you need to talk to your son better because you didn't raise him right. Hey, you big man, you need help. You need therapy. I
And
don't
do
know
you
how
know,
you come back from that.
do you know what I like about it? It was
Hmm?
every single track felt like Kendrick wrote those tracks. Like
Yes.
and I say this and it's weird, innit? But I feel like no one's ever seen Kendrick on a like dissing anyone, innit?
Mm.
So it's just like in terms of Kendrick being battle tested, bro. I saw all the memes, bro. Everyone's just like, nah, he can't do it. He can't do this. He can't do that. All he knows how to do is rap about Black Panther stuff and rare tear tear, all of that jargon. I'm like, cool. No one knows what to expect. But Meet the Grahams is what Kendrick does on tunes. He will speak from different perspectives. He will speak to other
Yes.
people that he needs to speak to. He literally just does therapy on tunes, in it. And it sounds like I'm doing that whole glazing, but bro, that's just how Kendrick is, in it. And it's like he deciphered him in so many different ways that are all very different, and they just hit any way you want. Like any one of them is a banger, depending on your preference. And I think
Yeah,
that
yeah,
is
yeah,
a really good way of breaking him down, personally.
yeah. Yeah, I agree. Like, I think because hearing the like they're not like us. It's just all right, cool. I'm gonna be more bouncy West Coast. Like I'm gonna do all aspects of it. You lot think I'm gonna be too indirect, so let me do Euphoria. Euphoria is like very direct. This is why I don't like you. I'm walking you down on hype. Okay, cool. Do you know what though? My core fans want to hear me do what I do. Like you lot said, you like that first 50 seconds. Here is 616. Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Just pure Al Green sample. Ooh, all right, cool.
Yeah.
He drops what he drops.
OD Kendrick.
OG, yeah, there you go, right?
OD Kendrick. Yeah,
And
that's overly dedicated Kendrick.
Overly
yeah,
dedicated Kendrick.
right. Sonny saying that he doesn't feel like he responded to him properly in Meet the Grahams. As far as I'm concerned, you spoke about my family. I'm gonna speak about your family in this song. I don't think he knew everything about what he was gonna mention. Otherwise, he might have said more stuff. But I think he knew he was gonna try and hit low. So actually, I think he might have known, which is why, all right, you're gonna say I'll beat women. I think you're a pedophile.
Which is
Like,
crazy. It's crazy.
But I
could
also
if we're gonna be outlandish, here we go. Here's outlandish for your outlandish.
yeah,
Yeah.
I also think that sometimes it's also just very predictable. And I think
Yeah,
the thing is, it's like, what else can you really? That's why Kendrick was like, I'm sorry that there's no dirt on me. I lack peace.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
he's
Yeah.
like, and he even said it in Euphoria. He was like, the only dirt you've got from me is from Mr. Morale.
Mr. Morale.
and
Yeah.
that's all we've
That's,
seen. That's all we've
so,
seen.
so when he's talking about family, he's like, yeah, you'll probably get out of my family. You mentioned my wife before, so cool. You're probably
Hmm.
gonna get out of my family again. Let me just
Yeah,
do a tune about family. And then also like that whole idea, it's like he doesn't need to know everything. He just needs to know enough. It's kind of like
yeah,
in battle rap. Even when you look at it in battle rap, like Tay Rock's gonna know that there's gonna be a tranny angle. So
yeah,
cool. If I'm writing with the expectation that you're probably gonna bring it up.
Yeah. You're gonna bring up a
yeah,
tranny angle on me. Yeah. 100%.
yeah, yeah.
I think what it comes down to in this with those two is I think Kendrick has covered every single angle and aspect of what the critics will say about him. That he's catered to everyone and given someone everything that they'll need from this. And I think Drake has used a very default approach and he's struggling at this moment of time because this is a uphill battle for him. I think he hasn't got the legs or capacity for, bro. I don't think
this is
I don't think
proven.
Drake can handle this. I don't think he can.
I think
I think this clashes. Oh, yeah, I said I think this battle has proven that Kendrick pays more attention than you think he does.
Yeah.
Everyone thinks he's in the mountains, not looking at nothing, but
bro, he sees
he's heard every critique.
Every single critique he's heard it.
He's everything.
Yeah, he's seen everything. He's like, okay, I'm not in the moment. Yeah, no, all right, cool. Boom, take that. Here, have that. Oh, he takes forever to write. No, I haven't taken forever to write. I wanted to plan this thing that I was gonna do. Made sure I'm gonna go. Like, I feel like his whole thing is, I'm such a family man. Listen, Whitney, I'm going to Brooklyn for the month. What do you need? Like, mum, I'm away for that. Like, everyone who's waits on me, I'm not here. I've got to go off and do that. All right, cool. You got 17 days to sort that out. And I feel he's in the Brooklyn apartment or in Soundwave's basement with his phone and the internet going out. Here we go. Boom.
Exactly that.
Yeah, cool. Do that. Bam.
Exactly
He's ready. He's got nothing but time.
Were you guys disappointed when you heard the Heart Part 6?
I thought it was trash. I was like, wow. I just don't believe you. I feel like this is gonna sound bad. I feel like that's the only thing Drake wrote by himself.
That's crazy.
Can I be honest with that? Can I be honest with that track?
Yeah.
I felt like it was do you remember I always make the joke of saying clips after Lux's third round? My pops is a rat. Your pops is a rat too.
Yes.
That rattled moment. Exactly
Fully.
what I felt this moment with Drake was. I think he was 100% rattled, confused. He had no idea what was happening. He was discombobulated, and he just tried to say any and everything, and to a point where he sounds so defeated. He was waving the white flag.
Yeah, bro. He looked like Wilder versus Fury the second time in Vegas, bro.
Yep.
Like, you're getting punched up, but you're like, I know I've just got this. What if I can land this bang? Like, just swinging it wildly, and he just misses. Sloppy. Like, until someone threw in the towel. That's how he looks right now. Because
Go on, sorry.
No, I'm just saying, like, things that you're saying make no sense. You're saying, oh, you need to fact check because you got molested. He never said he got molested. That's not what the song was about. You missed the point. I guess you're only saying that because that's why you're upset with me. Like, bruv, I'm upset with molesters because molesters are wrong. Like, if you are one, you need to fix it up. Oh, I'm too famous to do that. What do you mean you're too famous? Oh, I've never been around a 17-year-old. Bruv, we've got video footage of you around underage girls. You was with Millie Bobby Brown. Why did you bring up Millie Bobby Brown? No one brought her up but you. Like, why are you bringing more things
that
to
in
point
Taylor
at?
Made? Yeah, you tried to 8 Mile yourself and you mentioned that in Taylor Made.
You keep on bringing it up.
I feel like the same way we say like Kendrick, he sees everything, he just doesn't say everything.
Yeah.
Drake is so on social media. I felt like social media created the Heart Part 6 for him. All the way down to, you've seen tweets of people saying he should name his next one the Heart Part 6. You saw the tweet when he liked, because that whole angle of he set this up was all based on someone saying,
some random person.
So one guy said, "Oh, it would be funny if he made this all up," and he liked it. So everyone's like, "Oh, he made this all up," and then the narrative was there. And then it's just like, I don't know. Me personally, when you're talking about tactics, if he did set him up to fail, he planned that very, very wrong. If I'm honest with you,
worst planning ever.
Because like, I can only go by what he said. Now, if he says he planned it, whether I believe him or not, that's neither here or there. But if you there's so much other ways that you should have attacked it if you planned it. If you actually planned to set him up, there's so much other ways to just downplay everything he said, but you didn't. You just rapped and said, "Ha ha, we got you." Also, I'm not a pedo. Also, like, you're probably saying this because of your past, and it's just like, and I don't want to do this anymore. And it's just like, bro, you started this, bro. Like
Yeah.
you started, and I
You
think
changed the
it's
words on first person shooter to piss me off. And now we're here.
and
We
I
don't
feel
want to
like
do this anymore.
he's doing the same thing like he did with Push, where it's just like it gets too much for him, and it's just like I don't want to do this no more. And it's just
Yep.
it's like I'm the victim here.
But he's
And it's
doing that
like,
whole
bro,
privileged thing, innit? Where it's like, oh, I only want to play when it's on my terms, but now it's not on my terms. I'm
yeah,
taking my ball. Taking my ball
yeah,
now.
and
Like,
I don't like that because he done that with Push when
mhm,
he done Duppy freestyle and said, look, I knew you was gonna make a diss for me, so I've got a diss for
mhm.
you first. And he's like, yeah, I've got you. So it's cool, you did that. And then when Push hit you with the real haymaker, he was like, oh, he went too far, man. This is why I don't really like playing like that. Then Kendrick gets at you, and you're like, bro, when
Drop.
Drop, drop. I'm trying to make it
I'll even
PG.
be real with you, yeah.
Mm.
See, push-ups wasn't planned to be leaked. It got leaked, and everyone
Yes,
liked it.
yes,
And
yeah,
then
yeah,
he gave it to academics to say, "Yo, play the main thing."
yeah,
So
yeah.
when
And
people
I
say
didn't
there's
even.
when people say there's leaks in your camp, bro,
It's
Weekend said
facts.
there's leaks in your camp. Kendrick said there's leaks in your camp. Pusha said there's leaks in your camp. So now when you're saying, "Oh, we done it on purpose," it's like, bro, the issue, the reason why people don't believe you is
It's
based
because you
on
were leaks.
previous knowledge.
Facts. Yeah.
So that's why it's hard for people to believe what Drake is saying because they're like, bro, your song, your disc got leaked, and it just how so happened it worked. So then what you had to do is that you had to bring out the main one, you had to throw that one out there quickly, and then
Hmm.
from there it took like a week to go on to iTunes. It's like, bro, you was always catching up, but
Yeah,
then
you're
you made
playing
it
catch
out
up.
like. But then when Kendrick was quiet, you was there doing, oh, I'm waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting
Hmm.
and waiting. Then when Kendrick hit you with a free piece, then you're like, I don't like this anymore. And it's just like, bro, you can't pick and choose with Kendrick. You can probably pick and choose with all the ones below you, but Kendrick is on your level. So you kind of have to
Yeah.
show the same man respect. And that's why I think Drake ended up losing for me, because he needed to show him more respect, which he didn't. But
Yeah.
I also think Drake picked much better beats than Kendrick did. And I
Yes,
think
agreed.
and I think Drake
I hear
also
you.
shows that like maybe Kendrick could do this, but not everyone can do that to Drake. Like, let's not get this twisted now. Drake is not
Do you
like, you can't do that to Drake like easily. Kendrick is just Kendrick. Like,
hold on? So let's go beat for beat real quick because I hear what you're saying, but I don't know if I agree with you. All right. So we start off with what should we do? Something like that, or is that not an option?
I think what we can do is, do you know what? Because I was gonna save this for the end, but I think we can have this conversation now if you guys are
So
happy
no,
with it.
no, literally, I'm talking about beats. We can talk about the songs later on, but I'm saying
Oh yeah,
beat
yeah,
for
yeah, yeah.
beat. So this
So
is
what we
just
could do is,
instrumental for instrumental.
so we can say instrumental for instrumental. So if you're saying round one, we'll say first person shooter versus like that.
Okay, cool.
like that.
Then
And this is
do
just the beat.
you
This
know
is
what?
just the beat.
I really like the first person shooter beat. You know.
Actually, it was
I think that's a hard beat,
First person shooter, that instrumental has a
which has two
arena
switches.
type feeling to it. I
yeah.
like
Yeah,
that type of feeling it does. I can imagine this being okay, NBA teams come out for the playoffs, or excuse me, for the championship games. That I can
hmm,
imagine that being played. I can imagine it being played if the boxer comes out for their big championship
yeah. I
fight.
think it's big.
I can imagine it's being played in the arenas, stadiums, things like that. Like that is for me a great club record.
It's a
If I'm
full-on
speaking
club record.
just instrumentals, I
Don't
think
get me wrong; it could be played at a basketball game, but it's not
yes,
arena.
yeah,
Basketball
yeah, yeah.
game, yeah, but not an arena. Like
Mm.
Mm,
If we're talking instrumentals, I've got first person shooter.
I'm
that's
gonna give
fair.
it to first person shooters as
That's
well.
fair.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's
Hmm.
fair. That's fair.
So
Yeah.
second round, and again, this is just for instrumentals. Push-ups
Hmm.
versus Euphoria.
I like
Um,
push-ups.
No, I'm giving it to Euphoria. I hated push-ups. The only thing I like about push-ups is the secret "What's Beef" part in the background.
Okay.
There's a small sample in it just that sounds like "What's Beef" by Biggie.
I
But
like, I think it's how I like my disses, and I like how that's literally like, let's get straight to this, and it's got that. It's just like it's got your head bobbing like that. All right, cool. What is man saying? Whereas Euphoria is a lot more musical. Like for me, push-ups is
remember, we
literally
got three
like doing
switches in it. You
push-ups.
know.
Huh?
Free switches and push-ups.
In push-ups or Euphoria.
No, sorry, in Euphoria.
Yeah, but I think it's how I like my rap beats to my diss tracks to go, where it's literally just a headbanger. Like it's literally just you're just doing this. All right, cool. What's he got to say? Whereas like
So for you it started off too slow.
Euphoria, yeah, it started off
Yeah.
too slow for me, and it kind of picked up. But like
Because I
push-ups,
feel
I
like
was interested from the get-go.
okay. Fair
Okay,
enough.
yeah, I agree.
Right. I think I
So
was intrigued from the start, so I'm gonna go with Euphoria, but that's cool.
Euphoria,
You two have the
and
other
then
one. That's fine.
you're going with push-ups. I think. Do you know what? I think I'm gonna go with push-ups in this one for just again instrumental. After that, we've got tailor-made freestyle versus 616 in LA. I've got 616.
616.
Still in LA was
616.
that's my type
100%.
of music. So a soul sample, and I'm there.
100%.
Okay.
Family Matters versus Meet the Grahams. I've got Meet the Grahams.
I've got to Meet the Grahams. Nothing
Alchemist
is
on
more eerie than
production.
that.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Now, if
that's
it was
the
just the third part
okay.
of Family Matters for the duration of the track, I'm here for it. The
I
second
do
part,
like the third part is cold.
the
The third
drill
part is the
part, I'm
coldest
just like,
part of it.
ugh. The
I
drill part,
like. Do you know what? Maybe it's because I like how Drake flowed on the drill part because he was Michael Jackson spinning on that tune. Like,
okay,
Yeah.
and it goes for me. I think Drake is probably one of the best flow fathers in the game, where he can pick up many different flows, and it takes
agreed.
him. Sometimes it can take him one or two tries, but when he picks up flows, he runs with it. Like,
So do you think that Drake had more flows in this whole clash than Kendrick did?
yeah,
No,
You had more
I disagree.
flows?
you don't think so?
Nah,
Yeah,
Kendrick had more flows.
Kendrick had more flows. Yeah,
I hear what you're
when
saying. Don't get me wrong, because I think because we're used to hearing Drake do certain things, like
Mm.
he like the drill, like drill Drake, I think is actually quite impressive. As much as I don't like
Amazing.
him,
Yeah,
I feel like because I like the third part of Family Matters, but I feel like that second part, the beat I didn't care for, but he was chefing that
yeah.
whole
Agreed.
the vocals on that was
yeah.
dangerous.
I hear you.
Do you,
All right,
do you
yeah,
know?
that's fine.
And then the last round, obviously, I think we already know unanimous. It will be for instrumental wise, it will be Not Like Us versus the
They
Heart
Not
Six.
Like Us
Yeah,
was
But,
fun.
but I did like, but I'm back to that type of beat.
yeah, that
That kind of timestamp Drake. Those beats always get me personally.
always
But
slap. Yeah,
Kendrick wins that. Kendrick wins that.
yeah, hands down. If it was someone else in this scenario, yeah, but Not Like Us was. I never knew that was the rhythm that we really needed in this because I was happy with Meet the Grahams. After Meet the Grahams, I was thinking, you know what, I'm happy with this. If he's gonna go that route, cool. I'm more than happy with this. I finally got him on an Alchemist instrumental. That's why I was more gassed. The hip hop purist in me was released, and I said, you know what, I'm more happy with this. But then when Not Like Us came out, I said, damn, this was the rhythm that we needed. And
it's for LA.
And you know
it's
what?
LA.
It's for LA,
That's the thing,
but it's
LA.
also like a strategic one where it's like you've like Drake's basically said, "Oh, Mustard's YG's a real gangster. You're not a gang member.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Mustard, run me that beat.
Mustard. Yeah, run me that real quick.
Let's mob on this thing as
Man
LA
said,
together.
it's us, never them. He literally said it's us, never them. The whole of LA said it's us, rude boy, never them. Apart from Game.
Apart from it, but he's a weirdo, bro.
But yeah. But like everyone heard that and was like, yes, Kendrick, this is for LA. Like, and I think that's what Drake didn't realize, that everyone really likes Kendrick, and Kendrick really is really appreciated in LA.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%. He's pretty much is like, yeah, you could say he done everything the game was meant to do, but he done it in a higher magnitude.
Basically.
Unfortunately, 100%. I think that the game was loved not only for his sheer talent, because he, regardless of what I think of the game is a talented rapper.
$1,000,000%.
The only problem was with the game was that he wasn't as he just name dropped and he wasn't as dedicated to it, and it was just like there's so much else that's influencing you and influencing.
You know what? I think it comes down to that same thing that Kendrick said with the game as well. You want to be famous.
Yeah.
Stop wanting to be famous. You've made the fame part. Now just be talented, innit? Like you're too busy trying to. Yeah, Jay can't tell me that. No, bruv, stop name dropping Jay. Don't diss Jay. Just do what you're supposed to do, and you'll be up.
Exactly. No, I definitely do hear you. Should we go into? In fact, what I'll do is I'm going to spin back on the round for round with each person. I just want to ask you guys a few questions because we've probably got like about 15, 20 more minutes left. I want to ask you guys this first and foremost. Do you feel like as if stan culture and compromised tastemakers are ruining this war?
I know where you got this from, man. I know where you got this from, man.
I'm just talking. I'm just talking.
No, listen, I feel there is too much agendas and not enough opinions. Because I don't mind if your opinion doesn't agree with mine. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. But when you blatantly have an agenda, it pisses me off.
Agreed.
What are you saying, Cheeks? What are you saying, Cheeks?
I think I agree with you. Like, my thing is, yeah, I'm going to put it like football culture, innit? If I support Man United, I'm going to be biased against Man United, innit?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And there should be a level of you allowing to listen to me, knowing I'm a Man United fan. And when I'm talking about my team, there's a level of delusion that I might have on my team because I support them.
Yeah.
It goes the same with artists, innit? And I think the issue is a lot of tastemakers are compromised. The same way Kendrick's talking about it. It's the fact that too much money and too much politics are involved in music, so that your tastemakers are only tastemakers based on your bias and their bias. It's like, I'm never going to listen to Academics talk because he's a Drake fan. So as much as he tries to be objective, he cannot be objective, which is fine if I'm a Drake fan. But if I'm a Kendrick fan, I'm going to be moving crate. Do you get what I mean?
Do you know what? Yeah, because I've been. If you look at my Twitter, it's stupid, isn't it? Like I've been invested, and I've found Academics hilarious because what you say and what you do don't match. Like he will watch he will listen to the diss track, right? And he will pace around the room, kick the chair, get angry, and then afterwards go, "Yeah, I mean that was all right, but Drake's still up." Well, I don't listen to what you say anymore. I actually look at your actions more than anything else. And that's what I've kind of had to look at it from that standpoint of, what do your actions tell me about this song? If you clearly are hit by it, like when Euphoria hit, bruv, I think I got a clip of for like 50 seconds. Academics pacing around the room with his hand on his hip.
Yeah. Yes.
Bruv, you're hurt. You're hurt, bruv. Why are you pacing with your hand on your hip like an auntie? Nah, man.
Nah, that's funny.
Exactly.
But yeah, I think there's a level of people just need to be honest, bro. And I think one issue that's happened, and we've seen it in the UK. Wiley was right, innit?
Yeah.
Like
everyone owes Wiley a big apology. You all owe Wiley an apology.
And I think it's like, I don't know, this whole culture vulture thing is an interesting one, innit? But it's just like, when you do so much that people are
I don't want to
scared
call everyone up for their opinion. But even Cam and Mace, bruv, I'm like, what do you mean on a lyrical standpoint?
They changed it recently.
No, they changed it in the end. But it's what do you mean on a lyrical standpoint Drake is winning? I didn't understand that. Because it wasn't lyrically better.
And I just think that makes the whole discourse a little bit disingenuous.
Right?
I don't like it.
No, it's cool.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's cool. Sorry, Chicks, as you were saying?
Yeah, I just think it just makes the whole discourse very disingenuous. Like, even seeing now, all of these Drake fans talking about, everyone hates Drake. Bro, Drake is one of the most popular artists to ever exist right now.
Shit like that.
Hate Drake when they love Drake. No, Drake's got enemies and Drake's also got fans.
Yeah,
that's literally what it is. Not everyone's going to love the same way that Kendrick, that video of that breakdancing cartoon was going
the Eminem
on Twitter about Kendrick saying, "Who listens to this? Who listens to this?" Bruv, that was going triple platinum in the streets, you know.
Yep.
In the tweets.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that.
My man gets back at him and then hits him with the 2-piece, and everyone's like, everyone wanted to see Drake lose. A lot of people don't like Drake, and a lot of people love Drake. Drake, when you're at the top, you're gonna get people that hate you, and you're gonna get people that love you. That's just life, especially being there for 10 years, bro. It's life.
Yeah.
Don't cry about it when you lose the battle.
Well, sometimes you gotta lose, innit? Lose and come back stronger.
Not everyone can be undefeated. Not everyone's Mayweather.
I think in this scenario, what we need to say is this microphone on? DJ Academics, big him up, because I think he has took the approach of what your position list, like a DJ Clues, your Funk Flexes, your DJ K Slaves, like DJ Drama. What these guys will do is where they're the orchestrators of the beef, of where they will host it, they would entertain it. But now we're in the new day and age of where now you've got your DJs that aren't necessarily hosting on mixtapes or on tunes like that, but rather we've got them doing streams, doing tweets. We've got these online reviewers, you've got these the reaction channels as well. I think my issue and problem I have is when you have people that are meant to be the quote unquote tastemakers and also are the captivators of what is happening in popular culture, i.e. your Kai Cenats, your
shout out to him, you know. He was so 100.
Like,
so Kai Cenat was so 100.
That Adnan Ross or Adnan Ross or whatever, how pronounce his name. People like him, people like Adam 22. Bro, you're from LA. Like, what's your issue, bro? If anything, you would assume, bro. Like people like him, Vlad, all those type of people. Let's just start stripping away the power and authority they have in hip hop. Vlad, I've got my own problems and issues with you, weird, strange man. But
Peter Rosenberg talking.
Peter Rosenberg, ass niggas, all these people, bro. Just okay, even down to this, because I want to string this back to the UK again. Is the next question I want to ask you when you talk about compromised media is: are the UK rappers biased towards Drake? And if so,
that man was talking shit, bro. That man were talking something. Lyrical miracle isn't making sense. Like what do you want? I don't understand what it is. Like, I don't want to get off. I'm not gonna go off. I'm just saying, do you know what? Don't judge anything. Don't talk about nothing, because you can't say things like, who's the better rapper, and then say, but lyrically he's doing too much. Isn't that what we're here for?
Yeah, man.
I'm not here for you to rap. Like, this isn't the best song making contest.
Yeah, don't say
my rappers complained that man are too rapidy rap. You are in a rap battle. What the hell do you expect man to do?
Yeah.
It
was disingenuous, man.
You know what? I saw this girl's tweet. She said, right, we got guys rapping about plastic surgery and I just want mechanics back. And I'm like, where are the men that just know what's going on as a man, innit? Because there's just too many like just weird opinions. That's all I want to say. Just weird opinions.
Yeah, man. I think a lot of the responses I saw, no one's telling you to be objective, but sometimes you like just leave your bias at home, like as an artist, man. Like sometimes it's also good to just say, nah, he's cooking. Whereas like, no, I can't lie, I just prefer, but man, nah, he's winning because you can't do this, you can't do that. It's like, what do you mean you cannot? Who made these rules, bro?
Do you know what's so funny? I feel like sometimes say nothing. There's bad people's pages I went to look on, see what they were saying, and they just said nothing.
Yeah.
Like, I wonder what so-and-so's thinking. I wonder what Schoolboy Q's thinking. Nothing. Promoting my tour. I wonder what Absol's thinking, because he had said nothing. Nothing. Yeah. I wonder what Snoop's thinking. Nothing.
Nope.
I don't mind if I want to think you're being biased because you're not saying nothing. But if you're actually not being biased, then it's on me. When men are saying, yeah, that weren't really it, you know, I feel like he should have come harder, or I need a tune to dance to. You man don't dance. I've been in the clubs with you, man. You man don't dance. You sing along. That's what you do with a bottle in your hand.
Yeah. Even the whole idea of the this needs to be a bop that you can play in the clubs. It's like, when was this the truth? Who plays Checkmate? Who plays these tunes in the club, bro? Who plays Ether? Name me someone that plays Ether in the club right now. When have you ever played? When have you ever heard Ether and DLT? Or
I'm
heard
scared. I'm in a club and I hear FJZ. I'm thinking of niggas in there with Pelly leather jackets, rusty pistols, Timberland boots, and NY fitted caps. I don't want to be in that type of facility, bro.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Chris. If I hear FJZ in the club, someone just came out of pen, and I need to know who's the person in the venue. Someone in that venue I shouldn't be around. Like it's a
That's
fact.
a long bid that
Because
they done
only
as well.
he asked for that, and yeah.
That was 2002. So that, you know, that person's done what, 22 years. The minimum you've done was attempted murder or murder itself. Big man.
Now you
stay away
understand
from
what I'm
me.
saying. Yeah, if he's in the venue, I'm leaving because we don't need
Stay
that. We
away
don't
from
need it. We don't need it.
I just think like everyone decides when they pick and choose these rules, and I don't like it. I think
bro.
a lot of these artists, you kind of expect them to say better things being an artist in those kind of environments. And if they are just biased, just don't say anything. I actually don't mind if you're biased, you know. I don't mind.
I like a bias, but like I'm here for biasness. Like I
Bias
like to know where I've done with it. You see, like when we was in the group chat the other day, I asked a couple, how old was you when this happened? Okay, cool. You can't offend me no more. There's no point in continuing a conversation because you don't get it. You're talking from you don't know what was going on. Can't be offended. Not gonna be offended. I'm over this conversation.
Yeah, bro. It's just the funny thing is, it's like if you speak to a stan about music, you know what they're gonna say. So don't even try and change their opinion. But some of these some artists that I saw, I'm just like, you've already picked your side and you're sticking with it, but you're being inconsistent. So it shows, and I think that's what I just didn't like. Because you could have just stayed quiet. You could have even just said, "I'm loving this right now." Like 2 of the best going back to back. Like, just be neutral. You don't actually need to say anything. And even if you do, cool. But the reasonings were bad, man. They were a bit embarrassing, man. I can't lie to you.
Yeah. Cause I can say literally on my Instagram, on my Twitter, I could be like, "Raw, this." I will post like 10 memes about maybe the Kendrick this. But if Drake says, I'm like, do you know what? That was kind of hard though. You know, I'm not gonna lie. Like he went off. Like I'm not afraid to say because I'm a fan of what's happening, but also I know that if just like sport, I don't ever want to watch my team win every game 7-0. Like
it's
make
boring.
the game interesting, bro. Like lose something so we can learn from it. I can't learn from every win.
Joe said something that was really good. He said he just said he wants to see Drake bleed. Yeah. And it was just like, and I get it because regardless if you're a fan of both of them, Drake's had it kind of comfortable bar push. So cool. Now you're next to someone that can actually like fight with you. Let's see how you fare in it. It's like man, everyone wants to see that when they was at their prime because it's like, cool. We might think that you've had an easy ride with certain other people, but we want to see you go against someone proper in it. And if you beat them, fair enough. And if you don't, fair enough. Because they're not rubbish, bro. And that's how I see it. It's like, if Kendrick lost, I'd be like, fair enough. Like, Drake hit
100%.
And that's it. Like, I'll have to take the L, innit? Like, as a person, I think Kendrick could do better. If he doesn't, womp. But it goes back to me saying, like, what Drake done on Family Matters, bro, a lot of people can't survive that easily. Like, a lot of people probably couldn't even survive push-ups easy, if I'm honest with you. Like, these are not rubbish diss tracks, but Kendrick just surpassed him in certain levels, which Drake didn't. And that's just unfortunate. Doesn't take away from Drake. Just means you want to see a battle, bro. That's all.
Exactly.
Goes back to battle rap, bro. If I see two of my if I see Tay-Rock versus Surf, I want to see a good battle regardless, bro. Like, that's just what I want to see first. Forget who my preference is to win. I need to see a good battle. Because if they both don't put up a good battle, I won't be happy in general.
Of course.
I don't care who I'm a fan of.
Styles make fights, man. Styles make fights.
100%. I want to ask do you know what? I'll go to this last question because you guys pretty much already said the last one, that we are pretty much in this whole club banger era over surgical diss, that we're in that era now. Let's ask them the main important question. One, I'll ask you both, what's been the best diss so far, in your opinions?
Best this is
Green
Family
Euphoria
Matters. Yeah.
Wait, what'd you say?
I said for me, Family Matters is the best diss, but I like Euphoria as the best. Like I
Same.
literally had this conversation with my daughter as well. I was like, if we're talking about purely cutting to the fat and having it, Family Matters just got straight there. Euphoria was just a great walk down. But I've had too many people argue with me over what it should have been and what it could have been, and I'm just like, all right, cool. So you don't want Kendrick to give you a club tune, fly some man's throat.
Definitely heard that. Cheeks, what would you say, in your opinion, is the
I
best
would say
diss?
the same. I'd say, if I'm honest with you, I've listened to Family Matters and I've listened to that second verse plenty of times today.
Okay.
Like, what he done on that drill, I was just screaming at myself. And then it's funny because Kendrick said he don't like when he says nigga. He said that word bare times.
Yeah, time. Started the song off saying, nigga, I said it now already.
But do you not think that? Sorry, go on. Let me start.
I'll be honest with you, yeah. I'll be totally honest. If Family Matters had a day to cook, people be looking at this so much differently.
So different.
People be looking at this very.
I agree.
I don't think Meet the Grahams would hit the same. If man had time to really sit down with that tune, man would be looking at it like, I need to hear more energy. They wouldn't even. They would want to hear more. They want him to match that energy, but the energy went there and it just went whoop, because Kendrick's got something, and now Kendrick's got something where he's really being disrespectful to your family. Do you get what I mean? And it's like, get the energy now. This is sinister. This is like, like, you know, when you said like it got dark, it didn't get dark because someone's gonna get shot. It got dark because man is really dissecting your whole family. And he's talking to them, and he's talking to them like they're not elders, bro. Like he's talking to your mum like she's not an elder, bro. She's talking
Dubale for her.
But bro, if anyone was talking to your mum about you like that, you would go crazy, bro. Like, it might sound like I'm capable, but it's like, that's why it was sinister. It's like,
bruv, you know why it's so dark? You know, like when you watch a movie and a man goes, I'm gonna kill your whole family, I'm gonna make you watch. That's what it was. He left you to last. Like he went through this one, for them, then boom. And all you could do is say, nah, like let me out. And he's like, no, because I'm controlling this. Like you thought you just dropped your bomb. It's mad. It's dark.
I think
Drake's the most unlucky person in the whole. This has been the most unlucky clash because
he's been very unlucky.
The whole thing. Push-ups got stepped on by Rick Ross. Straight away. Right.
Yes, by the way, yes.
Shit like that.
Mad unlucky. Straight away. Rick Ross came out of nowhere. And then when he did the AI tune, it's like, cool, you've dropped it. But I can't stand by that record. I feel like he should have just done the thing and said, what would Snoop say to you? What would Thing say to you? They would say this in his own voice. And the reason why it would hit more is because you're using someone who's alive to say something that they didn't say. It's just a lie at this point. Because your opinion on what they said versus you pretending that they said it are two very different things. Like, so for me, I was like, yeah, you're unlucky with that one. And then Kendrick sandwiched your best song between two songs. 616, Family Matters, and then right after Meet the Grahams. You got no chance to breathe. No matter how good it was, you could have dropped 98 bars of pure buck Kendrick. It got sandwiched in between two things that we didn't even know what was going on. Unlucky, bruv.
Definitely agree. Last but not least, before we do round up, because we have hit over the 2-hour mark, is who's winning? Do we do this round by round? Pause.
Can do. If we do it round by round, it's a whitewash.
Okay, so round 1 was first person shooter versus Like That.
Like that, obviously.
Round 2 was push ups versus Euphoria.
Euphoria.
Okay. Round 3, Taylor Made Freestyle versus 616 in LA.
616 for me.
Fact. Round 4, Family Matters versus Meet the Grahams.
Meet the Grahams, bro.
Meet the Grahams. Bro,
Fuck.
it's killing.
Not Like Us versus The Heart Part 6.
Not like us.
Oh, this is a gentleman's 30 at this moment of time.
Bro, it's
Yeah.
30. It's wild.
Mm-hmm.
I will say, if Meet the Grahams had 24 hours of free space, it would be a harder argument. Sorry, no. If Family Matters had 24 hours of space, then I could say maybe he took that round, but he didn't.
Yeah. Bare ifs.
Literally.
Bare ifs.
Right. And I'm gonna go online and say that I think that Kendrick, as much as Drake has tried to say I manipulated you into talking about an angle, Kendrick has had Drake on the back foot since the beginning. I made you clash with me by making the Like That verse, right? I made you drop.
I made you rap like that.
Yeah. Like
Pretty much.
when I dropped the Euphoria record, I've made you react the way I wanted you to because I said you're not a dad, you're a shit father. Like, so you wanted to go and down the family route. I've orchestrated that. Listen, don't talk about the families because if you do, it's going to get dark. So that you can do your Family Matters song, so that I can then do my family song. And then when I can do a back to back and make a club banger, only so that you can now come back and try and defend everything I just said. And I've never defended one thing. Like, he's not done any defense at all. He just like slewed you.
I rate that as well. I'll be honest with you, yeah. Obviously, I'm biased in it, so whatever, biased boys in the building. But bro, at the end of the day, if I would dress it when I feel like it, but let's get to you, bro. I don't care. You want to say this about me? No, it's you, bro.
It's you.
About me.
Gonna
It's you.
talk about you. Yeah,
bro,
when
has
don't
anyone
tell a lie about me and I won't tell the truth.
Tell truths about you.
Oh, like think about it, yeah. If you listen, we're all battle rap fans, yeah. If for instance, Lux hit you with that third verse with Calico, and Calico had to go next, and Calico's third verse was him just basically explaining the reason why Lux is wrong in it, but he's not actually wrong, but he's wrong. Who you giving the third round to, bro?
Bro, person who made you defend yourself,
bro. I like one thing I've said is that me personally, I didn't want Drake to defend anything. I wanted him to just rap at Kendrick, and then defend it on your next album or a random song. Like do that for another song, innit? The same way he waited for Scorpion to then rap about his son. Yeah. You don't have to address these things straight on. You choose. You take your time. Don't let anyone pressure you into what you need to say.
Yeah. Bro, he made him say nigga like 25 times in the song because he said you can't say it. He said, I don't like the way you say it. Nigga said that you can't even none. Alright, cool. But like, oh, you're rapping like trying to free the slaves. See, I told you, he don't understand us. He really don't get it. Because half of our bro, your great grandma was a slave and he's saying I'm trying to free them like it's a problem. Like,
and I think personally, best verse of the battle is not even aimed at Kendrick. Best verse of the battle is as I keep on saying, the second verse.
Because everyone, it gets at Abel, gets at ASAP Rocky, all them back there.
That's my favorite verse. But the best angle for me personally was the ATL angle.
I'm about to say that ATL angle.
That's the best angle. That's the best angle.
I saw something the other day and it was saying like basically Drake came from outside and they brought him to the south, which is how we got all his like people, and then because he's an outsider, he's been able to go to like the Midwest, the West Coast, the East Coast.
Yeah.
And they said what Kendrick did in one song was took away 2 coasts from him. You can't do the ATL circuit no more, and you can't do the West Coast. So you either have to make the Midwest work or try and roll with New York drill.
100, and I think that's why it's been an interesting one, because like I think I even saw people talking about Houston, because forget Atlanta, he first started doing Houston chopped and screwed.
Yeah.
But because he's Canadian, he's able to venture out in different places, even the UK, because he doesn't owe anyone anything, so he can go wherever he needs to go. He can go to dance. Like look at Poppy, bro. Look at Poppy, bro. Man took him.
Bro.
Now he's a part of OVO. He's not the same as he was, but he can go to Jamaica. He can go to London. He can go to Houston. He can go to Atlanta. He can go to LA. He can go to New York, bro. He was doing NY drill, bro.
Yeah,
he
facts.
He can go all these places and then just do what he feels like. He can go to Nigeria, bro.
Yeah.
He can go all these places and then just do what he feels like and then bounce, bro. And like
use it and bounce.
And as much as everyone's like, yeah, but you know, he helps push everyone up, a lot of people can feel a way about that, bro. That's why bro, and even think about Canada, bro. There's certain people in he never put on Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez put on himself.
Yes.
Tory Lanez did his own thing, and then we got much, bro. There's Canadian artists out there that don't feel that he gives him, bro. Drake has created a lot of enemies by doing things that he's way in it.
Cardinal official.
Yeah. Shout out to Cardi. Cardi.
Yeah. Imagine if like Kendrick said, "Oh, raw, you want to use Tupac AI," and then Kendrick started rapping like Cardinal Official.
Cardinal Official. Hey, you know what's so random? Sorry, Cardinal Official. I think he had a G Unit radio. You know?
Oh, did he?
He might have, you know.
I think he had a G Unit radio mixtape, but it was an unofficial one. But there was some affiliations with him. There was some affiliations with him in G Unit at a point, but I think it was through like Yayo and Maserati Fox, R.I.P. and them man there.
Right.
I know he's still in the music game though. I think he's just behind the scenes doing a lot of.
He's an A&R. He's
best thing to do, bruv.
Yeah, he's an A&R.
But yeah, like it's like it happens, innit? And I think Kendrick bringing that made a lot of people say yes, and it made a lot of people say he done it here as well. He done it here as well. He done it here as well. Yeah. That was a sick angle, bro.
That's one of the best angles.
Yeah, the daughter thing. That angle was the best angle.
Yeah, agree. Definitely do agree.
And that's another thing. Imagine doing a whole song and you like. I feel like the key things that Drake needed to address, he didn't address. Like even, do you know what was weird as well? Because you know, as much as you say like the third verse in Family Matters is the one. It's where he actually admits, I don't even know why me and Future are beefing. Like he's my friend. It's just because of Metro. So Leyland's a bitch. He knows he's in the middle.
Yeah, from the jump, he's never really got at Future like that.
These men should stop
saying I ain't no one's number one fan.
They should stop pillow talking to things. I can't lie to you. They should stop.
That's another. But hey,
yeah.
But shout out to Metro having the second best diss in the whole thing, bruv. Metro has the second.
Shout out to Koj for his freestyle over it. It was cold as well.
Koj
done a freestyle with a BBL Drizzy. Sounds cold.
Swear down, I need to listen to that.
It's cold.
Yeah,
it's cold
said, shut the fuck up and go and make some drums, and he made BBL Drizzy.
Drums.
And now the whole of SoundCloud and Twitter is just jumping on the beat.
He's got people dissing him in different languages, bro.
Bruv,
I saw a Japanese one.
That's my
I don't know what he's doing, but he might be cooking him. You don't know, innit?
Yeah,
that's mad.
100%. And then I feel like we've got more past our
we're good.
I can't lie though, this has been very, very. I know, like obviously Sonny and that, and it would have been good for him to be here a lot longer.
Yeah,
because he's been very, very Kendrick heavy.
Yeah,
and I think it'll be interesting for other people that don't have Kendrick winning and what else they've got to say in it.
Yeah, I want to hear other people's opinions.
I think it'll just be a continued conversation.
I'm ready.
I think it will definitely be a continued conversation for us to have, because at this rate, at the magnitude of songs that are coming out, firstly, but also how rapidly they're coming out as well, that is definitely something that
Do you think it's ended?
I don't know. It's apparently Top is saying it's ended, but I'm thinking that you're
I
not
don't
his
think
boss
so.
anymore. So
I don't think so. I think there'll still be shots. I think there'll still be a few. I think this rapid flow of it, I do think it's probably ended now. But I do think there'll still be, no matter what is said, there will be the 1-2 little digs on the next freestyle or next song or anything along those lines.
yeah,
They can't go
Yeah.
anywhere without people highlighting what would be perceived before as just an indirect that was just here, there, or could go to anyone, that applies to anyone. Now we know, okay, this is to Kendrick. Now we know, okay, this is to Drake. So
if I don't hear anything by Wednesday, then I think it's done.
Yeah,
but
I think it's been a good. I think I'll be honest. I think it's been a really good back and forth. If I want to,
it's been good. It's been good.
I think it's a good back and forth. I think, especially for two people at the level that they are.
Yeah, they've proven why they are. They've proven why they are who they are.
And I can, and there's a lot of good from both as well. I'm happy that Kendrick went outside, and I'm happy Drake got tested, like by his caliber. No disrespect to Push, but like you can't chat music, you can't chat sales to Drake. Push can't.
Talking about that, sorry, just real quick. On every sales front, Kendrick's beat Drake.
Yeah.
Like now he has the. No, not even that. I'm talking about for this clash, for this beef. Every song that Kendrick's dropped, he's had better stats on them. He's got, I think, Euphoria.
And They Not Like Us both was
number one most streamed song in a day. He got the YouTube. I think Mick the Graham's got no. They Not Like Us has more streams than. Oh, not most. No, wait, hold on. Meet the Grahams did more in an hour than Drake's did, and I think that was like, I think he done like 11 million. And They Not Like Us then went past that even. It's just like, bruv, it's mad.
Yeah.
So you can't even talk numbers to him then. That's why I like talking about the AI bots. I'm like, Drake, don't be upset, bruv. You just
can't
lost. You can't lickle him. Don't say Kendrick of all the people has bots. Don't do that, man. Don't do that.
Not lickle him in any capacity. So on that note, we want to say firstly, shout out to Kendrick for both keeping hip hop alive, man. Because after this class, you gotta look and think, who's the next war we would really want to see? You think I want to see flipping Yeet versus, I don't know, Playboy Carti or things like that? I don't want to see that crap.
I don't know, man. We'll see who
I definitely don't want to see RD versus versus Nems or who else you say Strands. I definitely don't want to see that as well.
You know what's so funny? Someone said that he spent all this time dissing them and everyone just ignored him. And I think it's crazy.
Of course, man had the editor doing the graphics here, there, and everywhere.
I got a lot to say about that, but it's for another time.
Got a flying fuck about that, bro. But
I honestly don't know what you're talking about.
It's better. It's kept that way.
And I'm staying out of it. I don't know what you're talking about, and leave me alone.
To the battle rap fans, big up yourselves every single time. On the next episode, we speak about Clips and Easy. We will speak about Averb and Swamp. We'll speak about the Gnome 14 announcements. As well for today. There was T-Top and Danny Myers that was announced today. We'll speak about everything, trust me. We just had to speak about this big free beef because we haven't really dissected it that well as much as we would have wanted to. But make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. Big up to everyone. This is the one-off where you're getting the 2 hours after this, baby. We're going back to the normal. So feel me? It's a one-off. But, man, then big up yourselves every single time, man. And also stay locked to the roofers. You already know.
But
Bonjour.